All right, here we go.
You're fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
You've known them to run their mouths about politics. Politics, schmalitics. Well, little did you know, they can run their mouths about other stuff as well. This is the Mark G Show. They have a natural curiosity about just about everything, from aliens, the paranormal, to the biggest natural disasters that have ever occurred on planet Earth, and everything in between. Two brothers from another mother ripping it up. And, oh no, we don't record the show. We have the balls to do it live. Call into the show at 207-370-5852. That's 207-370-5852. Be a part of the show. Let's do it. This is the Mark G Show. And now your hosts, Mark G and Gary G.
And Zach. What? TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, Kick. What's happening, everybody out there? Let me get off with the introductions first, because as you can see, we got two unfamiliar faces. Well, unless you're watching on TikTok, then you'll recognize them. But first, let's start off with my brother from another mother, Gary. What's going on, my man? How are you?
What's going on, man? I'm looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, man. We're traveling overseas tonight. Then we got the man with all the sugar grannies. They call him Zach. Zach, what's going on, my man?
Oh, I'm good, man. I need to go to my fridge so I can get a bottle of water. So, I mean, other than that, I'm good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and go right underneath Zach. We got a lady named Amy coming in live from UK. That's right. She's from the northern side. Amy, what's happening?
Not much. Just looking forward to this. Let's go.
She's going to be shy as fuck. Y'all hearing her like that? Then over there underneath Gary, we got another lady. She's from the southern side. It's the battle of the south and the north, y'all. We got August. August, what's up?
I'm starting to worry I'm a little unprepared, but I am here to take the trash out.
So you're taking yourself out tonight?
I don't think so. You're the trash.
How do we do it? Thank you. All right, gentlemen. Hold on. Let me get a sip.
Yeah, guys, Mark made tea just for the special occasion.
Yes, I did. It was sipping on the tea tonight, Chad.
I got myself a bottle of water.
You must have got that at Poundland.
Pound Town, apparently.
It's Pound
Town. Yeah.
Imagine being the one who made a whole video about it and got the name wrong.
What's going on, everybody? So this is a special episode for everybody joining in right now. We got two ladies that we met over here on TikTok. They've been joining us through this little game show that I host here on TikTok. It's called Toxic Boxes. It's caused a lot of drama, but it's always a good time once you get out the drama, but it's always good. But yeah, man, so we're going to have a little talk with differences between the UK and the US. But before we get going with that, one of the things I did prior to the show, because, well, everybody's been telling me they've been liking my news stories that we've been doing. So what we're going to do is I've got 10 weird or funny news stories out from the UK and as well as the US. So we're going to do, and that's all these happened this week, by the way. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the news stories, get everybody's thoughts on it, and move forward with, oh, shit. Yes, my wife just said to get the disclaimer out of the way. God, I love it when she's out there because she keeps me in check. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a disclaimer. Everything that you hear on tonight's show are the views and opinions of myself and all the guests on the show. So please do with that information as you please. But keep in mind, it is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, folks. Do your own research. Once again, it is entertainment purposes only. Everybody understood that? Entertainment purposes only?
Fuck it.
Okay. What kind of purposes, Mark?
Entertainment.
Yeah, Mark, what kind?
Shut up, Zach. All right. Well, since our guests today are from the UK, I figure we're going to start off with news stories out from the UK because I want to see how weird it is out in the UK, especially since they consider French fries chips, which is uncultural. French fries are fucking French fries. So we're going to go ahead and start with the UK.
Hey, and not only that, Mark, they call chips crisps.
I know, like
Yeah.
that's no apple crisp. That's an apple type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get to that though. Let's start off with some of their news stories out there. Supposedly, though, in the UK, a man has figured out how to dry clothes by wrapping it up like a burrito. He's made news out there. Yeah, man's burrito method for drying clothes. A man's an invention method of drying wet clothes in 5 minutes by rolling them like a burrito has dubbed a genius out in the UK.
You must like wearing wrinkly ass fucking clothes.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, have any of you two ladies heard of that news story out your way?
No.
About wrapping clothes as a burrito?
No, and I don't think I'll try it either.
No?
I'll give that one a miss.
You sure? I mean, I'd love for you to try that out after you're done moving your clothes from your washing.
No, it's called changing the wash.
Changing the wash, yeah.
With our laundry detergent.
Yeah.
No, you say the right fucking word. You call it washing powder.
Yeah, it's washing powder.
Yeah, washing powder.
Oh, man. The news story coming out from the UK is a divisive Sainsbury Christmas card. Shoppers at Sainsbury have been divided over a Christmas card described as incredibly bleak and sad. Have you ladies heard about this Christmas? You have heard about this Christmas? Amy, what is so big about this Christmas card? Because all I got is a little snippet of it.
I've heard of it. It's meant to be like really, really upsetting to people about Christmas.
Like in what sense? Do you know?
Not fully, no, but I can get it up if I need to.
Oh, well, let me see here. I'm pulling it off of the Daily Record. Let me see what we got here. So that's where the article... All right, Shopper's Christmas card. Hold on here. I'm pulling the Daily Record, and boy, do you guys have a lot of pop-ups on your news.
Yep.
As upset as shoppers with novelty Christmas card joke that has been blasted incredibly bleak and sad. The card features an image of cold pigs huddling together with a quote, "Don't worry, I hear we're getting some blankets this year." The joke didn't go down as well. I mean, we should need that here in America because that's about what everybody's getting here in America, and they need Joe Biden to. Oh, wait. I'm not going political. Just this way things are going.
Yeah, it's meant to be fun. It's meant to be funny, but some people have found it.
I think it's hilarious.
Right? I mean, that's a good one. And then it was funny because when we were listening to you live earlier, y'all were talking about McDonald's. Amy had herself some DoorDash McDonald's. Yes, pigs in a blanket, my wife says.
Wow, holy shit. DoorDash has made it clear the fuck over there? That's surprising.
Right, it is, man. They're finally moving up in the world over in the UK. Imagine that.
Right.
But I mean, at least they have McDonald's. But supposedly, an ex-McDonald's worker has revealed ice cream machine's secret. A former McDonald's employee shared the real reason why the ice cream machine is often broken.
It's never fucking broken. I just never want to make it.
Do you two ladies know why it's always broken?
No, but it is always broken.
It is.
Can't be asked fixing it.
So it's just not an American thing, right? So the McDonald's ice cream machine breaks out even out in the UK. So I mean, I guess that's a good thing.
The McFlurries, what they call the milkshakes.
Yeah, you can't get milkshakes. All right.
Broken.
Oh wow, you actually call them milkshakes? You don't call it cold milk over there?
No.
So if you're a fan of the McFlurries, you may have rocked up to your local Macy's only to find what? Do you call them McDonald's Macy's or Mackey's?
No. Mackey's. Mackey's.
Mackey's?
Oh my god.
Mackey D's.
No,
Mackey D's.
Mickey D's. Lady, say it with me, Mickey D's.
Mackey D's.
No.
Oh my god, I can't.
D's.
I'm quitting the podcast.
Bye.
Okay. All right.
We won't miss you.
Anyways, a Mackey's only to find the tasty treat isn't available. If you were ever told McDonald's ice cream machine's out of order, well, there's an actual little known reason for this. It seems that the issue is happening more often as customers previously expressed their frustration on social media after being unable to get their hands on a frozen dessert. According to one ex-worker, the machines are often unavailable to use because they need to be cleaned. So I guess they're always broken because they got to get cleaned. How often do they clean those machines? Do I have anybody that works for McDonald's in our chat right now?
I've ever seen of my life then.
It's got to be.
Because they're always out of order here.
Yeah. They actually
dude.
people not to use them, and I think that's the reason why. Because they don't get cleaned.
Hey, Gary, you're being a little quiet. What do you think?
Gary, you are very quiet. What
I
do you
don't
think?
eat McDonald's, so I don't know anything. I mean, I know the story of the ice cream machine always being broken, but
I mean, we did talk about McDonald's at one time, how the cheese never goes bad.
I mean,
yeah, well, they don't use real cheese, I'm sure.
no, it's
Yeah,
plastic.
no, they don't.
It's that plastic cheese.
It is.
Well, you know what's funny is after watching that TV show Shameless, I can only come up with a few ideas what could be happening with that ice cream machine. I'm just saying, if y'all have, you got to watch that TV show Shameless, Gary. It's horrible. It really fucks in your mind.
Different over here to over your side.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the UK version. I'm hearing y'all's version is a little bit more raunchier. Let's move on. What's that? A little?
Just a little.
I haven't watched it. No comment.
Just a wee.
No comment. And so now we got Snooker Brain Teaser Challenge. A colorful snooker ball animation challenges people to find hidden balls, claiming only those with a high IQ can solve it in 20 seconds. So not only do they got a Pound Town, now they got
Poundland.
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 Come on.
One day you'll get it right.
They got people searching for balls in the UK. So they got Poundland and searching for balls. Have you ladies played the Snooker Brain Teaser Challenge?
No.
No. Do you know what this challenge is?
No.
I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what the fuck a snooker ball is.
Right? What is a snooker ball? You ladies
don't
can't like elaborate us a little bit on a snooker ball?
No, I don't know what you're on about.
That
I
is
genuinely
freaking
don't know
horrible.
what.
This is horrible. Is there another side of the UK that maybe we're missing? Like these are coming from the UK news.
It's probably the side that Joshua's from.
Maybe.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but Joshua's literally like half an hour from me, so probably not.
It explains a lot. It
Right,
explains
my
a lot.
wife is in the middle. I guess
What are you
maybe.
trying to say, Hogan?
I'm joking. Hey, Sally.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, already, huh?
Guys,
Right,
we're about to have a twat fight.
Moving on to a fantasy island home in North Wales, a secluded property in North Wales, visible from the motorway, is a place where locals say they wouldn't live there for $1 million due to springtime floods. Are you ladies familiar with this island?
No.
Amy,
You need to go away and get some new news because I've not heard of this.
are you ladies lying to us and you putting on this fake accent? Like, I mean, what's going on here?
I've heard of stuff about Wales because obviously I'm not too far from Wales,
Okay.
and they do suffer really bad with floods.
Gotcha. Gentlemen, we've heard a lot from the UK. They're obviously kind of lost. Zach, you got a lot of stuff about the UK, my man. Snooker, different type to game of pool. Sean.
Oh, snooker balls.
Oh, really? So it wasn't that they didn't know. It's the way I was pronouncing it.
Well, you know what snooker is, don't you?
No, it's pool.
No,
Yeah, snooker's a different version. It's
snooker and
different
pool
to
are two different things.
So I
my
said
God.
snooker. I said snooker.
Snooker.
No, snooker. It's SNOOKER, so it's snooker.
Snooker.
Oh dear. God.
Snooker would be SKNE, whatever the fuck
That's
spelling it would be.
snooker. I don't know what you
Snooker.
just spelled. It's not snooker. Snooker. No, I'm lost.
You're spelling it SNEWKER. Snooker.
Right? It's snooker. It's SNOOKER, so that would spell snooker.
At this
Snooker.
point, I need a pen and paper.
Oh dear. Well,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
this sound would be like what? Snooker. That'd be SNOOKAH.
No, August, you don't need a fucking pen and paper. You need a new way to fucking listen how words are actually said.
You need to just disappear.
Oh, I almost said something about something.
Oh,
Remember what we're live on over here.
yeah, snooker.
Oh. All right, so it's snooker.
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 Yeah.
Snooker.
And
I
like
agree to disagree.
she was gonna give me shit about the news, but they knew what it was. It's just the way we pronounce it here in America. See how this is, folks. It's just like the game of football.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, they have soccer.
You got
They have
soccer.
soccer.
They have soccer, but they don't know what real football is over in the
But
UK.
what do you use? What do you use to play soccer?
We use
Soccer
a
ball.
soccer ball.
Like you use your feet, right?
It's
No,
a ball.
they
that
use
you
your hands
put your
too.
foot. Football.
You-
No, they use their hands in the UK too. They throw the ball out to the field. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay, but the majority of the game is played with their feet, so it is football.
No, it's soccer.
It's soccer.
Well,
But
That's
I've just
soccer.
given you a valid reason why it's called football. You're just
There's a
going,
reason. There's a reason.
no.
Hey,
Listen,
there's a reason the UK. There's a reason UK wants the NFL to come over there because it's actual real fucking football.
Ah, man. That's rugby over here, not soccer, Scouse Melcab says.
yeah.
Man. I
Rebound.
wonder how many people we have in the UK in the chat right now. How many backing do these ladies have versus us over here in America?
Well, you've got
I mean,
quite a because I've shared lots of
if you're in
Rugby
the chat
is
right
still
now-
different. Rugby is still different though, because your American football is it 15 players you have?
No, it's 11 on each
11.
side on the
Okay,
field.
11, but it's 15 in the UK in rugby, I think.
So you guys are cheating. Okay.
Chat, do me a favor. If you're from the US, type 1 in the chat. If you're from the UK, type 2. I want to see. I just want to see how many people from the US and the UK.
Yeah, what are you all doing here? Isn't it tea time?
Oh, thank you.
American football is the wussy version of rugby.
You've got a lot of Americans, and then you've got a couple of UK.
There we go. There we go. All right.
And we got some people here with us.
So
Yeah.
the funny part is August will agree with us on this one, but supposedly Panda will not. So they call dinner. You know, we eat at 5 p.m. We eat dinner, right, Gary? We eat dinner at 5 p.m.
Breakfast, dinner, tea.
See, and what? No, this is tea. You see this right here, the 2 tea bags that I'm
I
taking.
mean, I'll even go as far as calling it supper, but
No, that's
tea.
a cup of tea, and you have your breakfast, your dinner, and your tea.
No, so you drink tea though. You don't eat tea.
No, you
Yeah,
have your tea.
absolutely.
No. I see. I just can you get under the concept of tea for a dinner time?
No, dinner
Do you
time,
call it tea?
midday.
But then do you call your drink tea as well?
Yeah. Well,
So
actually,
if you said to someone, "Let's go for some tea," how would they know
No,
whether
you go
you meant dinner
fancy cuppa.
or
I would think we're gonna go get some fucking tea.
No, you'd go, do you want a cuppa?
A
Do I
what?
want a what?
Copper?
A cuppa.
cuppa,
Cuppa?
cup of tea?
Do you fancy a cuppa? Meaning a cup of tea. And let's go for tea means let's go out for something to eat for your tea.
Yeah, Taylor.
No.
That's
If
northern
I
thing.
if I'm gonna go
That's
out for a
very
beer, I'm
confusing.
not. If I'm going out for a beer, I'm not gonna tell my friend, "Hey, let's go out for a cup of tea." No, we're going out for a fucking beer.
If you're going out for a beer, you go, let's go for a beer. But if you're going out
Agree.
for a sit down and have a cup of tea, you go, let's go for a cuppa.
Queen Claire is
See,
saying
yeah,
Charlie. Is that to be named after the prince for Charlie? You're gonna go sip on the prince? Isn't the prince Charlie?
God damn
Charles.
it.
Doesn't have a cup of-
It's no fucking wonder Harry came over here. Jesus Christ.
And then when you're going out for your evening meal, you go out for your tea.
No, you're going out for dinner.
No, you go
Zach,
out
you need to come up with some new jokes. You already used that one earlier.
for your
Yeah, well,
dinner.
now we're live, so I can use it again.
Recycling jokes over here. You heard it first.
I mean, Gary, what are your thoughts on this? Because Gary, you're very quiet over there.
It's confusing. I think tea for supper is confusing, or tea for dinner is kind of confusing. And going out for a cupper,
Are you saying a cupper or a couple?
a cuppa. Let's go for a cuppa. But they're saying a cupper.
Right? Because I feel like it's more than a sentence. Like, can we go for a cup of beer? Can we go out for a cup of shot?
I mean, that's like saying I want to go out for a pint, right? You know you're going out for
Yeah, you go
a
out for a
beer.
pint. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you say
go out
cuppa,
for a pint,
it's
go
literally
out for a
tea.
pint anyway. But you go out for a cuppa, you're going out for a cuppa.
You read what Lee just said?
No, what did Lee just put us out in their chat?
Harry wanted it easier, so he was like, "America will do."
Go on, Lee.
Oh dear God! All right, yeah. So listen, we're kind of going into this a little blindly, but I believe the 2 ladies down here at the bottom have been utilizing some of their free time to come up with some questions for us Americans. So
I've just come up with some twos and throws of words.
Oh boy. Okay,
Oh,
so
Jesus.
let's see what these words
All
are.
right, let's go ahead and school you.
Just
August. Go
Just
ahead.
to see the difference. But firstly, I'm going to start with why every word that has a T, do you replace it with a D? Like if you're going to go on a scooter, you'd say go on my scooter.
No, scooter.
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 We don't say scooter. We go scooter.
Well, I mean, here
Yeah,
and there,
it has a T in it.
We're saying T.
We are saying-
Scooter. Scooter. Not
Scooter.
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 I tried to. You did it.
Okay, what's a
Scooter.
different example outside of scooter?
Yeah.
Okay, let me think.
A moped.
Because now I have to think. I had loads in my brain. I should have written all of these down.
My two-wheeled bike.
No, just other words like
Oh wait, a bike has two wheels. I'm fucking stupid.
My wife's agreeing with August. My wife says it sounds like a D. How
scooter.
does it?
Scooter.
Scooter.
It's like a
Scooter.
soft. It's a soft T.
Right? Kyle Dub says I drove my scooter for tea.
Because it's scooter.
That's scooter.
It's a scooter.
Yeah.
Soft.
Okay, there we go. There's another one. Butter.
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 Butter. It's
Butter.
butter.
There's
Butter.
two. Yeah,
Butter.
butter.
Okay, water.
Yeah, well, we don't
Water.
say
Water.
we don't say butter. We go butter.
Water. See?
Water.
Water. It sounds like a D,
Water.
not a T. Water.
Well, we don't go Walter. We go water.
Water.
There. Oh, see, you
Hey,
have
yeah,
a great.
see, that was right. You said
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
but
see, you
that
said it right.
sounds like
I
You
say
sounded
water.
so. You just August. You just went from UK to America real fast. I like
Right?
it.
That's because I'm copying you. Water.
Water.
Water. Water.
And why does
Water.
every time they try to say American words, they sound all hickish?
Right? They do, don't they? They sound like they're from the South. Like, save a whole.
Water.
We're going down. South, y'all. We're going to get us some water.
Okay, why are your plasters called a band-aid? Because over here, band-aid is a Christmas song thing that they put together. So whenever you say band-aid, I just think of the Christmas song.
No, a Band-Aid.
Wait,
is
what did you call a Band-Aid?
Plaster.
a
Plaster is what you fucking fill holes with.
Yeah, you fill walls. You
Yeah,
fill
you
like
put plaster.
walls with some
Call it
plaster.
plaster, but you call it band-aid.
Yeah, it's a Band-Aid.
It's a
But
bandage.
Band-Aid is a
It's short for
Christmas-
band. It's short for bandage.
Yeah,
Band-aid.
it's for
Yeah,
Band-Aid.
but
But a bandage isn't that
but
that
a
goes
bandage
round.
is not
I'm
a
just going,
plaster.
just having my drink.
We're driving her to drink, folks. You know, so yeah, a bandage. You know,
Okay, Mark does that to everyone, and he did it to me too, so it's okay.
when a kid gets a boo boo or anybody gets a boo boo, you got to put
Like
a Band-Aid on it.
this was going to get mentioned, I would have made sure I had a plaster and a bandage here.
Two different things.
They're two completely different.
No, they're not.
So, like
They
a
are.
bandage goes fully around, right?
Yeah.
And a Band-Aid is short for bandage, so it's shorter, right? It's shorter.
No.
You just made that up on the spot. Like,
100%.
Hopefully,
I can see the
hold on.
cogs
I'm
turning
like,
there.
wait a minute, hold on. How can I tie this together?
Saying it as you were thinking it, just coming out.
Uh-oh, I fucked up, but that's all right. I'll fix it at the end.
Right, Zach's
You
just
didn't press record, did you?
I didn't press record.
You fucking
I'll
dipshit.
download the
I'm
audio.
not doing this again.
I'll download the audio when we're all done. It's all good. But no,
And Band-Aid, yeah, correct. Someone just said in the chat, Band-Aid is a brand.
it is a brand.
Link, come on. Link, you can leave.
But that's the truth. And like everybody
joking.
uses, it's like a
It's a friendly
Kleenex,
line.
right? Like everybody uses a tissue, but they call it a Kleenex regardless of the brand.
No, we just
Right.
call it a tissue.
You
It's
call it
just
a
a
what?
A tissue.
Tissue? So you guys don't believe in brands out there?
Well, yeah, we do believe in brands, but it's still just a tissue.
But it's
Really,
Kleenex.
Poundland?
Yeah, it's
Poundland. It's called the dollar store.
doesn't matter whether it's a Kleenex, whether it was.
Mm.
It's a
Who am
tissue.
I to out someone if they can afford a Kleenex or not? I'm just going to call it a tissue.
Yeah, just like our stores here are called dollar stores, not fucking Poundland.
Well,
Well-
it makes sense because we use pounds, and it's a land of things that cost a pound.
I don't know.
It's a land of things that cost a pound. So it's not a store, but it's a land.
It's a land of bullshit.
You're a land of bullshit.
All right, what else you got for us, August?
Okay. Here's my list of things. So I'll just say what we say, and then you can say what you say, and we can just go from there. You ready?
Ready.
A trolley.
A trolley. It's the little friggin' train.
No.
It's the little
Trolley.
friggin' caboose train. That's what
No.
it's
No.
Yeah,
If you go shopping, you push the trolley.
Oh, shopping cart.
shopping
a
cart.
shopping cart.
It's a
Yeah,
shop.
we say it's a
No.
trolley.
Trolley.
No.
But it's a cart that you use when you go shopping.
Shopping. Correct. A cart.
Just like how they call their laundry baskets a fucking bin.
A what?
No, I don't say that.
A bin.
Making things up now.
No,
Okay.
it's a washing box.
Your rubbish.
Our trash.
Trash.
Garbage.
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 Garbage. Trash.
Garbage. Your mobile.
Phone.
Our cell phone.
Cell phone.
Cell.
Cell phone.
Cellular telephone.
Yeah. Cell
So we
tower.
call it a mobile, which I think makes more sense.
So you got a mobile antenna? You have mobile antennas hanging around your city? Or do you got cell towers?
Yeah, they're called cell towers. That's why it's called a
Yeah,
cell
but it's
phone.
like a mobile phone. It's mobile.
It's a cell
but
phone.
it's a cell phone. It connects to cell towers.
No,
Okay.
she meant
Cell phone. Just like you got a satellite,
Hoover.
a vacuum,
Yeah, a Hoover vacuum cleaner.
or a lot lizard.
What?
a what?
God damn, Mark.
I didn't even know what they said. That sounded like a different language.
You don't know what a lot lizard is?
No, I've never even heard that in my life.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
This is all for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
I'm
Oh,
guessing it's not a good thing by the comments.
I'm guessing not.
Hoover.
Lee
My
Hoover
mistake.
equals
Okay,
my-
it's starting to make sense now. Yeah, I've read some of the comments and it's starting to make sense. Your jumper.
Jumper
Jumper.
cables?
No, I think she's talking about the one piece that females wear. It's a jumper, or like what guys in prison wear, the little jumper suits.
No,
The
no.
onesies.
That's
Yeah,
a
the one-
onesie. That's not a jumper.
So
No, don't tell them. Let them guess.
I just said a
Gina-
onesie.
Gina's saying a romper.
It's not a
That's the same
onesie.
thing.
oh,
It's not a
Romper and
romper.
onesie's the same thing.
Jumper?
oh, Lee, you're not meant to tell them.
A
You call it
sweater?
a sweater?
That's called a fucking sweater.
Yeah,
No.
It's
sweater.
a jumper.
It's a jumper.
Nah, how's that a jumper?
That's a sweater.
Is it
It's getting
jumping?
cold. Let's put my jumper on.
No, it's a sweater.
Wait,
Are you thinking of a
it's-
jacket?
No,
No.
jumper. No, jumper and jacket are different.
Oh dear God!
Jumper's like
Jesus.
a hoodie.
No.
Oh, well then it's a hoodie. Like
Yeah.
a
No, a jumper's a hoodie without the hood.
is a
Yeah.
sweater a sweatshirt?
Oh,
What the fuck is a sweatshirt?
a jumper is a hoodie without the hood. It's not a onesie.
So sweatshirt.
Yeah, a sweatshirt.
Oh, a jumper.
Or
So what's the difference between a sweater and a sweatshirt then?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me. That's what you say.
That's not what we say.
So
Yeah, just like
but
how
you
you
call
You're
it
asking
a
yourself a
sweater.
question here.
No, trust me,
Well,
I know that's not what you say. Just like how you call biscuits crumpets. Might as well just call them fucking tea treats.
Well, what I don't know because I don't know what you're on about. What is your biscuit?
A fucking biscuit. It's a ball of bread.
Yeah.
What, like a bun?
A
No.
bun. No, that's what we put hamburgers on.
Yeah, hamburger
No,
bun.
so
A
our
scone?
biscuits.
No, hamburger bun. Oh,
Our
dear.
biscuits are like biscuits. You know,
Somebody
like
did
The-
up a
the-
tip.
Lee said
Maryland
dough
biscuits.
ball. No, a dough ball is what you use to make pizza with. You make pizza with a dough ball.
Oh, now I need to know what your biscuits are. Because they're
They're
not
bis-
crumpets.
All right,
Crumpets are like the
hold
thing
on.
with holes in.
All right,
I-
so I guess we're gonna do this. Hold on one second. My wife just told me to do something. Let me pull up what a biscuit is here in America.
Yeah, because then,
One
yeah.
second.
You're just saying a word and it could be anything. 'cause
Hold
so
on.
chat
Hold
Mark,
shit.
I got you. You want me to Google image it?
Well, I was gonna pull up a nice picture of a biscuit right here. Actually,
Can we
Hold
also just take note that I'm still devastated I'm having to wear these headphones?
Let's
Let's
see
get
here.
on. Maybe you should get an iPhone.
All right, here we go. We got some
Maybe you should
butter
get a life.
right here, Zach. Hold on.
This is a fucking biscuit.
Oh, you got it right there. Yes, look at that. That is a
That's a
biscuit.
scone.
No, that's not a
That's a
scone.
scone?
That's a
That's a
biscuit.
scone.
That's a biscuit. That's what we use for biscuits and gravy.
Yes, biscuits and gravies. Oh my god, so good too. Like biscuit and sausage gravy.
No, jam and
No.
cream.
No.
It's not.
Have a
It's
scone
jelly.
with jam and cream.
Yeah, it's called
Jam
jelly.
and, jam
It's
and
called.
cream.
It's called jelly.
No,
Yeah.
it's jam.
Jam.
What? No, you jam in
Jelly
the
is
car.
the thing that wibbles on a plate.
No, you jam in a
Jell-O.
car. This is called jelly.
Call that jello.
Jello.
No, it's jelly.
Jello.
No.
Jelly.
There's
No.
always room for Jello. Jell.
Yeah, biscuits are nice and soft. Scones are hard and miserable.
You're hard and miserable. No
Hey, I'm
pun
just reading
intended.
the
Then no pun
Hey,
intended.
I'm just reading the comments. All right.
So my wife says there is jelly and jam. Jelly is smooth. The jam has bits of fruit.
Right. Or
Yeah.
preserves. Preserves would be
Right.
like jam, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what jam is.
And Sean Harding over here says scone and gravy. What is wrong with you? No, it's biscuits and gravy, Sean. I beg to differ with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a scone. We call them scones over here.
It's just like
Oh,
it's just
Brian,
like,
we already done the chips and
it's
fries.
just like no. The best thing that goes with French fries is pizza. You always get a pizza and French fry combination.
No, we had this argument last night. You fuck. That does not go together.
It does go together. Pizza
A
and French.
hamburger and French fries go together.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
it's big
French-
chips.
No, no,
Well,
no.
no,
It's not
because
chips.
we
It's
have
not
chips.
chips.
We have chips and we have French fries. So chips are like the thick ones, and French fries are the thin ones.
No, chips
No.
are what I have up there in my cupboard. They're bags
Right.
of chips.
French fries can be
Okay,
fat
crisps,
French fries,
yeah.
skinny French fries, McDonald's types of French fries. French fries are anything cut in a fry.
No, they're the thin ones.
No.
French fries.
Those are chips.
Right?
Like Mackey's chips are French fries.
Yeah, McDonald's chips are French fries
No,
because they're
McDonald's
like thin
French
cut.
fries.
No, McDonald's has French fries.
If
Yeah,
McDonald's has chips, it would be like
chips are
Lay's
thicker
Doritos.
cut ones.
Mackey's have French fries.
I'll show you a bag of chips. Hold on.
The
I like
fat-
it. I like it when Zach gets fired up.
Right? The wife says the fat French fries
Do
are
I have to go
Wendy's.
downstairs and show them a bag of chips in the freezer?
These are fucking chips.
They're
No, they're
crisps. Oh, what
No,
flavour
those
are
are-
they? I've not seen that flavour.
These are chips.
Sweet chili Doritos.
Chips.
I've
Yeah.
never had
Yeah.
those. Yeah, I've never seen those ones.
Those are delicious right there.
These are the best ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
I bet they are. They sound
they're-
really nice.
Crisps.
No, those are chips. Say it with me, ladies. Chips.
Crisps.
Crisps.
No. Chips. Chips.
Crisps.
All right, let's move on with other words that August has for us. Go for it, August. What else?
I've only actually got two more. A torch.
A lighter.
A lighter, a
Yeah.
torch that flames and melts metal objects. There's so many
No.
different variations of torches.
This torch.
Yeah, a torch.
Torch.
It's a ball of fire that comes out of an end of something.
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, see, my wife says they're referring to a flashlight, gentlemen.
What the fuck?
Right? Flashlight is not a torch because there's no fire coming out of a
I'm
flashlight.
going out in the dark. I'm going to put my torch on.
Will you use my
No,
torch?
you're gonna put on your
Yeah, it's
flashlight.
called a fucking flashlight.
Nope.
Yes.
Just like if you turn your flashlight on your phone, you're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna light my torch." It's a fucking
Yeah,
I'm
flashlight.
going to put my
One
torch
sec.
on.
No, that's what we
That's
do
why-
say. Let me
That's
use my
why in
torch.
the
If I'm using it on
that's
my
why
phone, it's still my torch.
no, that's why in the cell phone it's called a fucking flashlight.
It's called a
Right.
torch.
Really? I'm gonna turn my torch on my phone. No, your phone does not throw flames out of it though. So it's a flashlight.
Can I do this? 1 second. Can you? Where is it? Torch.
Dear God, no, it's not a torch though. It's a
That
flash.
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all. Then what do you call a
What do you call a mobile light?
a mobile light?
Is that-
Torch.
Dude, this is gonna
I don't
cause
even
me to
have. I don't
start
have a flashlight in here.
This is gonna cause me to start drinking.
I already started. Don't worry.
Huh.
Oh man.
Thought I
That-
had-
Okay, last one is a. Oh, I don't know if I did that one. A sofa. Did
A
you-
couch?
a sofa,
Couch.
yeah.
It's a couch.
Sofa.
It's a couch.
Yes, couch.
Those are synonymous.
You lay
Yeah,
down on
my
your-
my
no,
daughter watches
TV.
far too much YouTube, and she started going, "Let's go and lay on the couch." And I'm like, "Who do you think you are?"
Yeah, or
a couch.
or if it's a smaller couch, it's called a love seat.
Yeah. If it's
Now-
a two-seater, it's a love seat.
Can
But
I just?
larger than a two-seater, it's a couch.
I'm sorry, August, but I'm going to agree with the guys on this one. It's the couch.
Oh, shush.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
You literally say you're coming to sit on the couch.
Nah, disagreed.
No, it's
Disagreed.
Sorry.
I use them both. To me, it's the same word.
right. A couch, sofa. Yeah, you could call it either way, but yeah, it's typically a couch.
I mean,
I'm
Gary,
good,
they
thank you,
call
Matt. How are you?
Yeah,
farts
the
fluffs.
picture is definitely the
No,
same.
Fluff?
we don't. I don't
I
know
just-
where you heard that, but it was not from me because
I
I
just
call it a
fluff.
fart.
I just fluffed out my bum.
No, fluff,
No.
fluff goes on your sandwich. I mean, fluff is what goes on your sandwich. It's a fluff.
Yeah, it's marshmallow fluff.
Yes, marshmallow.
Okay, apparently sofa is southern. So that's, yeah.
Yeah, because I say couch.
All right, so let's move on. What do you got for us, Amy, before we go on with
What
some
the fuck is candy floss?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What?
candy floss.
The
That
fuck
was
is that?
Is that floss tasted like candy? So you're flossing your teeth with candy flavor floss?
Well,
No.
obviously not.
Then what the hell's candy floss?
That's called dental floss, not candy floss.
Right?
Oh, you call it cotton candy.
What? It is cotton candy. It's sugar. It's
Candy floss.
no, it's
Oh
air
my
sugar.
God.
No, cotton candy.
No, it's candy floss.
My wife is knowing all these questions. I think my wife knows like every friggin' UK influencer there is. She's over
I
there.
need to meet the wife. I hear about her a lot. I've never
You're gonna
met her.
have
I feel like I need to meet the
eventually,
wife.
yes. The wife's over cotton candy. No, it is cotton candy. How can you call cotton candy floss? You can't floss your teeth with cotton candy.
Candy floss?
Well, I'm not the one who named it.
But then just start calling it cotton candy.
Yeah, you
Starting
can't start making. You can't start making words up, August.
Don't tell me what to do.
UK cotton candy. I'm going to petition, and we're going to pass it on to the king. We need to take this candy floss crap and throw it out the window. We're going to start calling it cotton candy just like Americans. That's what we got to do.
Just
No,
because you said that, I am never going to call it that.
Floss.
My wife says
See,
it might be
August,
protection.
August, look. I Google imaged cotton candy. Look what pops up. Fucking cotton candy.
That what it looks
Okay,
like
so
to you.
now Google candy floss and see what pops
Yeah,
up.
Google candy floss act. Let's see what it pulls up. You can't knit a jumper out of cotton candy, Lee says. Who the hell put the steering wheel on the right side of the what? Build a hole, you're American.
I mean,
Candy floss.
That's cotton candy.
There you go.
that's cotton candy.
It's candy floss.
Yeah,
Google says otherwise.
I would
so-
like to know though, why do you drive on the left
Wait,
side?
see, look. Even on all the pictures, it says cotton candy mix, cotton candy fluff, cotton candy. It all says cotton candy. You're full of
Candy
shit.
floss. They're all saying candy floss on my end.
Well, you know what? Fuck you.
Zach,
As far as driving is concerned, I'm not going to say anything here because I'm the worst driver going, and I don't need a lawsuit.
you don't need a loss.
This could bite me in the ass if
Why do
something
you guys
happens.
drive on the left
And
side?
she doesn't drive, so she can't answer either.
No, then if you drive, then you've got to answer this. So why do you drive on the left side of the road?
Because that's what I got told to do in my driving lessons.
Well, here you drive on the right side of the road because it's the right fucking thing to do.
Right? Whenever you're passing somebody, you're always passing the person on the road.
COVID was a big thing. It was everyone has to keep left. Everything's always to the left.
You pass to the left. You stay
To the left, to the left. Everything you want in the box to the left.
Oh man, we invented your damn car. Buildo says. All right, Panda.
Yeah, as far as driving in cars is concerned, I'm happy I have a license and we'll leave it there. And I want to continue having my license.
Yeah, you come over here, you won't have one. You should be hitting people left and right.
Should be hitting that famous thing that they have in Lewiston, Maine. Lewiston, Maine has one of those what do you want to call it? The little stoppers, you know, the big poles that come out by the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost every week somebody slams into that pole at this Walmart. It's famous,
Jesus.
no matter what. Dude, they've changed the color of this thing like 8 times, and people still crash into it. Oh, my wife says they don't turn right on red either, so they can't even make a right hand turn on red.
Well, probably a left-hand turn.
Can you make a left hand turn on red?
What, if it's a red light?
If it's a
Yeah.
red light, can you make a left hand turn on red?
Well, no, you can't go anywhere. It's a red light.
But if there's no coming traffic, you can't turn left on red.
No.
If it's a red light, you just don't move.
If it's a red light, you stop immediately. That's it. You don't go anywhere.
Yeah, if it's red light here, you're allowed to make a right turn on red.
Yeah, if we got a red light, we're able to make a right turn on it unless it says otherwise.
You're just confusing. That's just confusing everything. If it's
How's
red,
that
stop.
confusing?
If it's
Red-
green, go.
If it's red, you stop, you look, if there's no traffic, you can't make a left-hand turn, but you can make a right-hand turn because you got plenty of clearance to make a right-hand turn.
No, because red light just means stop altogether.
Just stop.
It means stop, look, no traffic, go.
All right,
Go to
here,
the
hey,
right.
Mike, Mark,
That's what
Mark,
the stop sign means. You know,
Mark,
the sign that just says stop. That's what that means, not a red
I got
light.
something. I got something for them that they probably don't do over there that we do here.
Go for it.
If there's an emergency vehicle coming on in your driving, do you guys pull over or do you guys keep driving?
Pull over.
Wow. At
But
least you're
here
doing
we-
something fucking right.
I know. Here's one thing
I
that's
bet you're
different about the
absolutely
UK.
devastated that we just said that because you thought you were going to get us then.
Well, here's something about the UK, Zach. Well, I got to word this a certain way though, because I know we're on certain platforms and they don't like these things. But one of the reasons why a lot of countries are fearful of America is because we're heavy on our Second Amendment, and our Second Amendment is our right to carry pew
Yes.
pew.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can in the UK, right? Can you file for like a license to have like a CCW?
Yeah, so you can have a license to have it on your property if you do like. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's quite hard to say.
You can go for a license through the police and everything to be licensed to own one.
Yeah,
But you can't just carry it around.
and if
You
it
can't
is on
carry
your
it around with you and, like, hide it on your
if it is on your property as well, I'm pretty sure they come and do checks and make sure it's in a locked safe and all of that stuff.
Yeah, and
They
obviously,
come to your house randomly, knock on your door, say we need to make sure your pew pews are locked and secure.
Well, yeah, once you file for a license and they come and check that it's in a locked.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's the rules.
Oh
Yeah.
hell no! I can never live in the UK right
And
there.
even then, it's for certain use.
but if you are traveling and found with it, you have to prove where you're going, why you've got it, and have your license on you.
Good Lord!
Oh yeah, see, if you're not supposed to have a gun here and you get pulled over, you go straight to jail.
Right? If you're not supposed to have it- see, we do have laws. Unlike what some countries don't think, we do have laws for this situation. Yeah, smoking a scout. Our phone lines are down. I can try opening up audio on TikTok. I have not yet tried this out lately. Give me 1 second, and I will open it up. I'm not sure if everybody will be able to hear you. But
No,
let me-
last time we tried, we weren't able to hear him last time. Only you could.
All right. Well, we'll try one more time. I will open it up and see what happens. If it doesn't work, I will just end the live call. Give me 1 second here. We got people that have questions, so we're going to try opening up these questions. So give me 1 second here. All right. So I'm allowed 2 guests in here. Go ahead and request a box if you've got a question for everybody on the panel. I'm gladly willing to take in your call or your TikTok request for an audio. Yeah, the phone lines are down, Smoking. The phone lines are not working right now, so that's why the phone lines are down. But you can request a spot in the TikTok box. I did just open it up here. Let me see, Smoking, if you're able to go live. I'm looking for Smoking right now.
No, he's only got 81 followers.
What's that?
He's only got 81 followers.
Oh, he's only got 81 followers. Oh, shoot. All right, so never mind then. Oh, we do have one guest requesting to come in. Oh, boy. All right. Well, we're going to bring in Brian and see what Brian has for a question.
Oh.
Brian, you got a question?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hold on, Brian. Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got him
unfortunately.
on my phone.
All right, Brian, what do you have for a question, my man?
So, I got a question for Panda and August.
Okay, go for it.
So, when you're going back on the driving thing, when you're driving, where is your gas pedal and where is your brake pedal and your clutch?
Okay, so from the right, it's gas, brake, clutch.
So, it's like us, right?
Correct.
So,
Yeah, I guess so.
for us, it's from right to left. It's gas, but yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right, thanks,
Same as
Brian.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're eating you just like toxic bots. Get out of here.
I wouldn't answer that one because I still don't know because I don't
Hey,
drive.
you know what? I'm just hearing Gary's voice, bro. I haven't heard him that much this podcast.
Yeah, Gary's been very quiet, surprisingly. Like Gary's kind of like Gary. You've got to have some.
Yeah.
YouTube.
It is,
Gary,
yeah,
hey,
we,
man,
we,
I'm-
we call it,
I'm here for the
We call it
show.
an
This to me is largely entertainment purposes. This is,
Hey,
we
this
call
is
it an
great.
accelerator. We don't call it
Gary,
a gas
you need to learn
pedal.
to talk
It's an
shit to the
accelerator.
UKs, okay?
It's
Yeah.
a gas pedal, though. It produces gas to your vehicle, so therefore it's a gas.
Hey, look, I didn't name them. We call it an accelerator.
Come on, Gary. Just tell him to go drink the. Come on, Gary.
I don't know enough
Bottle.
about them to talk shit.
Bottle of water.
You
There
see,
you
I
go.
think they're. I think August is faking her accent. She just did that too well.
Right, she did. Maybe August is really from Texas and she's pretending to be from the UK.
That's exactly what this is.
Yeah. What if she was just like yippee ki yay, motherfucker?
Cal Smell says Gary's confused.
Scout smell cast.
And Gary, don't hold back on our terms. Like, you go for it.
Oh, I
Come
don't
on,
know. I'm just here for the show.
All right, Panda, you got to have some questions now, Panda. Well, I'm waiting to see if anybody requests from TikTok. Since I know that works, I've got TikTok audio opened up now. What do you got for us?
To be honest with you, August asked them all.
I
Amy,
think she relied on me here.
you didn't come prepared, Amy.
No.
Oh, that's
Wow,
right.
Amy, I'm disappointed. You're not allowed to come back in.
It was mainly what August was asking anyway. That's why I was waiting for August to finish.
So now let me ask you. So on our last podcast, we talked about the variations of American food, how a lot of American food is highly processed and is actually considered fake. Like our sliced American cheese is fake cheese. It's literally practically plastic. What would you call, what kind of cheese do you guys have? Like, Amy, we saw you get McDonald's early. We saw it on TikTok live when you got your McDonald's delivered. What kind of cheese are they putting on your burger in there in the UK?
Yeah, that's plastic cheese.
I don't have burgers.
You don't have what?
You don't have what?
I don't eat meat.
Oh, okay.
You're one.
Poultry, so we're not getting into that argument because everyone argues with that one.
So you're one of those. You're one of those.
I would call it plastic cheese.
You always call it plastic
McDonald's
cheese.
cheese is plastic
Okay,
cheese.
August. I want you to do an experiment. Next time you go to McDonald's, if you do go to McDonald's, just get a regular like cheeseburger, leave it in the wrapper, and just put it somewhere for a month or two.
Yeah, because I want to do that. Just put it in my house.
No. Listen, go open it. Everything will be nasty, but that cheese will still be like how it was when you bought it.
I don't know if it would be, Zach, because I've seen people do tests with that here in the States, and our food is different. Like if you do that in Asia or if you do it in the UK, it might actually go bad.
I'll try it for you. I'll try it. Do you know what? I'll order a cheeseburger tomorrow and I'll try it for you.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how that works.
I'm not going to leave it in my house though. I'll leave it in the shed.
Where the fuck are you going to put it? Oh,
There you go.
Put it in the shed.
And then the mice will eat it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least you call a shed a shed. At least you don't call it a fucking outhouse. So that's
Right? At least they got that right.
All right.
Someone says you're extremely disrespectful, and I agree.
Who, me?
What's that?
Yeah, Zach, you are extremely disrespectful.
Zach, you're
Hey, you go fuck yourself.
Zach, careful. We're on my live stream here. My account, not yours. Okay, this is streaming on the Mark G Show, not Zach.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they think you're disrespectful, I think they've come into the wrong podcast.
Yeah, you might want to leave this podcast then, Scooter.
Oh man, no, it wasn't even Scooter. It's somebody named Bill Dates. TikTok bio currently loading. Huh?
Reported. Well, you're blocked. Bye.
Here we go.
That's a really good idea. We should send each other like a hamper of different snacks and then try them on a podcast.
We can definitely do that. We can.
That's such a good idea.
I wonder if I could ship Moxie to them. Moxie would be a good one to ship.
Or even if we done like an Amazon list and then you ordered the stuff that I put on and then I ordered the stuff that you put on, so that we wouldn't have to give addresses to each other, and then we could try them on a. That would be funny.
Right.
Wait, hey, Mark, there's two of them like this, so I'm going to block them both because I don't know who the fuck they are.
Gotcha.
Lee, not Marmite.
Ladies and gentlemen, moderate Zach. Oh, Nucleus was good. Nucleus was good.
Oh, whoops, I accidentally blocked him. Here, I'll unblock him.
I got him.
Yeah, Nucleus is all right. He's been in my live all week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we got some words. Zach, you've got to have some ideas of what you want to ask the ladies down here for questions.
Dude, I can't. I'll get banned. I'll let you.
Try safe questions, Zach. Try going for some safe ones. You know, let's ask them this. So they've been watching the American media, or they hear from their media on what's happening here in America. Let's get their opinions on everything right now. And listen, you can be open and honest here. This is all right. Listen, Now,
Oh
I'm
wait, hey,
open-
Mark, hold on. I just want to get
Amy,
this out
that's
of the
all
way.
you.
Guys, I want to get this out of the way for anyone that doesn't think I don't know these two. I'm actually friends with both of them, so if I'm talking shit, it's just for the
Friends,
show.
friends
It's
is
We're all
Yeah.
friends here. Don't worry.
we
yeah,
know
it's
we know of him.
yeah.
we know of him. Wow.
We
No,
know
Wow,
of him.
August. Okay,
no,
toxic
no,
boxes.
yeah,
Just
All
wait
right.
till toxic boxes. You're my
Listen.
target. Brian,
yeah,
you're safer.
no.
Brian, you're safe.
He is right though. No, he's not offending, and we're happy, and we have known these guys for a long time. So don't worry, everyone.
All right, so let's move on. Listen, I'm open to it. I'm an open book when it comes to anything that we discuss here in the podcast. Like, I don't get offended easily, and I don't mind what people's opinions are because I'm a firm believer that people are entitled to their own opinions, and it's great that way. And the one thing that we have here in America is our freedom of speech, and I love it. So what I want to do is I want to go down. We'll start with Panda first, since Panda's been pretty quiet during this whole podcast. Panda, for everything currently happening in America, I'm just going to ask you a simple yes or no question, but I'd like you to elaborate a little bit. The current president of the United States is Joe Biden. How do you think Joe Biden is currently doing? Do you think he's good or bad in America?
Being completely honest with you, I don't follow all that stuff, so I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I don't follow any politics stuff. I don't follow any royalty stuff, anything like that. I'm out.
Yeah. Okay. August. The President Joe Biden, current standing president of the United States, how do you think he is currently handling America?
Um, that wasn't a yes or no question.
Do you think
She's right.
he's doing good? Yes
He's
or
not
no?
lying there, Mark. That was a
It's not- I see Scouts over there saying not very good, to be honest.
I'm the same as Amy. I don't know enough to make a comment, and I wouldn't want to make an uneducated comment and say something wrong. So I
Okay.
am going to say no.
I- I-
You just need to like see a couple of clips of him just to get like maybe an
Right.
opinion.
Yes.
Fallen over there?
No. I'm.
You haven't seen him like trip over a shadow or anything like
I
that?
mean,
You haven't
hey
seen
Mark,
him-
I'll go next if you want me to. Shit.
I mean, go for it. What are
See,
you
I knew more about
here?
Trump, but not about Biden. So I don't.
Right. And so it's funny. So wait, let me ask. So Trump is blown up more over in the UK and everything that's happened with Trump than there is
Yeah.
currently with Biden.
Absolutely. We heard a lot about Trump, but as far as Biden's concerned, I haven't really heard much at all.
What kind of stuff did you hear about Trump?
Like negative.
Negative. So they're pushing all the negative. Okay, gotcha. Zach, what do you got?
So from the UK, as far as Trump was concerned, in my mind, I was like, okay, they're all going to want him out. But that's where I'm uneducated. I don't know enough about it. But from what I have heard, that is, it was negative, and it was all negative. What I heard, I don't know about Amy, but that's what I heard.
All right, before we go, hold on one second. Before we go any further, my wife should remind me. I should let everybody know that this podcast is for entertainment purposes only, and everything you're hearing is the views and the opinions of myself and the guest on the show. Do as you please. If you don't like what's being heard, feel free to keep on scrolling by, or just skip this podcast episode. Once again, entertainment purposes only. Amy, go ahead and finish your sentence.
Everything that, like, because obviously my dad did watch a lot on Trump on the news and stuff like that. Everything was bad. Everything was negative.
Yeah.
Everything was, we
only know what we see, though.
Right. So it's funny. So even on national media, they are posting out negative stuff. That's
international.
Everything was negative.
Interesting. Zach, your opinions on the current standing president of the United States?
All right, guy.
Don't get me bananaed. Keep it.
I just
Okay.
assumed he was the good guy.
I will say this as nicely, but as negatively as I can. He's shit. It's bad when there. It's bad when there is a school shooting, and he goes on live television talking about fucking chocolate ice cream, and not even really worrying about the fucking situation that just happened. He forgets a bunch of shit. He falls asleep during fucking press conferences. He falls down fucking going up the stairs to his goddamn plane about a million fucking times. He's
But
not
then does
meant
that
for
not
office.
also make you question what we were on about before with what you were allowed? what we were saying you have to have a license for.
Right.
With what happened in the school, would that not question?
So, all right, let's answer that. So it's a great way to bring this up in the pew pew, especially when they're in a country with different laws on pew pews, right? Let's talk about that for a minute because this is a great way to kind of educate a little bit on America. So, yes, we do have, I guess you could say, the most amount of pew pews are owned here in the United States than any other country. For law-abiding citizens, but there also are criminals. Yes. Now, where there be any laws? Let me ask you this: Can any criminal, are they going to listen to the laws? Answer me yes or no on that question. Would a criminal listen to a law? If you
No.
told a criminal, hey, you need to stop doing this or whatever, are they going to listen? They're going to continue
No.
doing it.
No,
They'll
but
continue doing
maybe
it.
you're making it easier for them.
But are we making it easy for, or can they easily access us through channels such as like Mexico and so forth, where the cartels are coming through and so forth? Because you got to remember right now, American borders are the most open borders that we ever had during any presidency. Right now, we've had over 2 point somewhat million people cross that border in the last 3 years coming over here illegally. But are we making it easier? No, because when I go into purchase, I'm a firm believer of the Second Amendment. I do carry, I do own. But when I go in, I have to purchase my pew pew. I do get to fill out a paperwork that does get run through the Federal Bureau of Investigations. The FBI does run a background check on me. They do check to make sure I haven't been admitted into any psych wards. So make sure I don't have any psychiatric problems and stuff like that. Once I'm clear through that, I'm able to have my firearm purchased.
Yeah.
Now, certain states, they are tougher. Now, my state is one of the most lax states when it comes to purchasing. And believe it or not, I just found that out. And other states, they take up to 24 to 72 hours before you can actually receive your firearm. What's that? Female body inspector. Really, Ely? But so do I feel as if I think with our problem here in America, this is my opinions, mind you. Our problem is we don't have great health care here. We do not have great mental health care for anybody with mental health issues or anything like that. We don't treat them per se. If anything,
Yeah.
our government or our medical systems feeds them full of medication and then sends them on their way. And to me, I think that's the biggest problem. Like for our country, we advertise pharmaceuticals like crazy. Every time you turn on a TV, there's a pharmaceutical ad. And I can almost guarantee you guys have pharmaceutical ads on your TV at all? Do you see people advertising Viagra or, asthma medications and stuff like that?
It's like the antidepressants.
Yeah,
It's really the antidepressants and the SSRIs. Those are the ones that actually screw with your brain chemistry the most.
Right. So, Panda, Amy, you're saying yes, they do advertise pharmaceuticals on your TV as well there?
I've seen pharmaceuticals advertised, yeah.
It's not something that's really, really common.
But it's not a big thing. It's only every so often you'll have like the cold and flu stuff or, just like standard normal.
But then I suppose we also get all of ours free. So in your scenario, if someone can't afford it or doesn't have insurance or whatever it is, you've got the people that maybe in need the most don't have access to it like we do.
Right. Now, let me ask you, so your medical system, so a lot of people are kind of worried about free medical, right? Or that's medical provided by the government. So one of the concerns is like in Canada, if I'm not misunderstanding, there's a huge waiting list if you want to be seen for medical out in Canada that you can schedule an appointment with a doctor, but it'll be like 7 to 8 months before you're able to see a doctor.
For any reason.
For any reason. So would it take you?
Well, for Canada, it's more like specialty stuff. So if you're an athlete and you've got like a torn ACL, it might take you 7 to 18 months to have that surgery.
See, well, I can comment on that one because I tore my ACL 2.5 years ago. I actually had the operation last year.
Did you wait on your own, or was that because of the insurances, or why'd you wait so long to get the surgery?
That was through the hospital anyway. We don't pay for ours or through insurance or anything like that. Ours is just the NHS.
Now, would you, because I just had ACL surgery back in May on both of my knees. So I went in to see my doctor and had the surgery within a few weeks. It would have been sooner, but he went on vacation. So would you rather have waited to get it done for free, or would you rather have been able to pay a little bit out of pocket and get it done sooner?
We have both those options anyway. Because
Oh,
we
do
we
you?
have them options
Yeah,
anyway.
you can go private.
Okay, that's. Oh, you can go
So you
private.
can
Yes,
go private.
you can go private and pay to get it sooner, or you can wait for the NHS and.
But
So
like,
now,
I'd
sorry.
be
sorry, go on.
curious in the pricing.
I'm curious. Like, if you pay for private insurance, is that like?
It's not private insurance, it's private whatever you're going in for. So I had no surgery, so I purely paid for that one thing. It's not insurance, it's what you're
Okay.
getting done that you pay for.
And so
Okay.
you just pay like if the doctor charges $12,000, you pay $12,000, and that's it.
Yeah, so I had
Yeah.
my nose
Interesting.
done and it was £7,000, and that was start to finish, all of the care done.
That is fucking wait. You just said £7,000
Yeah.
For
when
nose
you say
surgery.
nose and nose surgery here in America would have cost him like 20,000.
And that was start to finish. So that was staying in the hospital, like all of the before and after care.
See, and that's another problem with America. Like our hospital, like you go to the ER. You say you go to the ER here in America, just one visit to the ER, you're walking out with a 12 to 13,000.
I've seen how much it costs you guys to have kids, and I don't know why you're doing it.
Like, genuinely, I was
Like,
literally about
mine
to say
was
the same
free,
thing.
and I still think about it. So the
There's
fact
a lot
you're
of people.
paying for those things.
There's a lot of people who are opting to not have kids because
It's
they can't
sad,
afford
yeah.
the medical
That's
associated
really
with it.
sad. But like what you were
And
saying before, for us to get an appointment, I could phone the doctor tomorrow morning at 8:30, and I would have a phone call back within a few hours.
okay, okay.
All right.
So that's like I pay for private insurance. Like I go through whatever insurance company I go through, and it's provided through my work, so it's free for me. My work pays for it, and if I have a torn ACL or whatever, I can just go and get it done. But I know like Canada, and from what I think Mark's original question was kind of getting at is like, is there a waiting list? Is that only for specialty things like, ACL surgery or a nose surgery, or is that for anything? Like if you are sick, do you still have that waiting list, or can you still just pop in to go see?
Yeah, no, there is a waiting. So I had to have a CT scan on my head. So there was a waiting list for that. But it was only a couple of weeks. I think they just take the severity and go from there. If it's really, really important, they'll get you in straight away. If it's something that could be managed over time, then they'll do that. But there are waiting lists for everything. You can't just get people in and out.
That's another thing that I was about to get to is I've actually just gone back to the hospital due to my knee. And they found out that it's a lot worse than what they thought. I actually need every single ligament around my kneecap, inside my kneecap, all replaced.
Jesus Christ.
Dear God.
And it's actually being put through as an urgent operation. I'm going to be having 6 procedures in one operation.
Whew.
And I've already got my pre-op on the 11th of December.
So your ACL, MCL, your lateral meniscus,
Everything.
Oh, damn.
I need a full ligament replacement round and inside my knee.
You're not doing a replacement? They're just fixing the ligaments?
It's just because I've got hypermobility.
Ah.
So my ligaments are too stretchy.
Yep.
So they've got to replace them with non-hypermobile ligaments.
But I mean, I do know a number of people who have gone through ACL surgeries and knee surgeries that are hypermobile. It's really the rehab, because your body's going to convert it to your own tissue within 2 years. That the whole ligamentation process will convert whatever ligament to your ligament, like tendons to your ligaments.
Yeah.
So that's the hard part, is to do the rehab slowly and cautiously so you don't stretch from like the day of surgery up until like 90 days or 4 months or so.
Yeah, so when I
Just
went
run
the
to the
other day, they
toilet.
said that it was going to be an urgent thing. And I've already had my pre-op days. I've had, they've been in touch about possibly when the operation's going to be. This could all happen just before Christmas.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a really uncomfortable holiday.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scouts. Have a phenomenal night. Thank you for tuning in.
That's crazy, though. Well,
So it's quite a hard thing, but this is what I'm saying. Like, waiting lists depends on the severity of things.
Okay.
So
my ACL took so long because it wasn't such an issue. But then because this has happened, it's like, no, this needs sorting
Same
out.
knee?
Because the whole bottom half of my leg dislocates.
Oh, God.
So to stop that from happening, they've got to do the ligament replacements.
Yeah. Is that the same knee you did the ACL on?
Yes.
So Sunny in chat is saying, I do wish America did holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, and stuff like that. But you guys consider holidays something else, right?
Yeah, holidays is when you go away on holiday.
That's called a vacation.
Yeah, it's called a
No, that's you going on holiday.
vacation.
That's called
Holiday.
vacation.
You're taking
That's
a
called
break,
vacation.
so you're going on a vacation.
No,
Holiday.
you're just taking a holiday. You're
Yes.
going on holiday.
So what do you call
No,
Christmas?
Christmas is Christmas.
Christmas
That's a holiday.
is not a holiday?
Christmas is Christmas. Halloween's Halloween. We don't have Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they're all holidays.
They're all holidays, though.
No,
What
they
would you call them? Like,
All right, well, we're going to move on because I did have a question from a chat someone's curious about. So the way I'm going to word this is currently here in America, we are suffering from a huge crisis right now. And unfortunately, it is due to, and I hate to say this, once again, it's entertainment purposes, only my thoughts and opinions and the views of everybody on the board. But our current administration out here, America is now suffering. We're seeing a huge, huge increase in our homelessness here in American soil. Well, I mean, almost every city in America right now has what you call a tent city, which is anywhere between 30 to 40, if not more, tents throughout the towns, either light up right on the sidewalks or kind of tucked down into the bushes off of gutters. What would you say? How is your homelessness out there in the UK? We'll start with August on this one.
yeah, not as extreme as that. We don't tend to see tents lined up and all this stuff, but we do have people. So you go to the supermarket and there'll be someone sitting out there in a sleeping blanket, or outside the shops they'll be in a. But I don't think anywhere bad is what you guys have. I think our government are pretty good at housing people. They can't house everybody, and yeah, but I don't nowhere near as bad as what you guys have got. But we definitely do have a lot of homeless people, and it's sad to see.
Shit, you go to California. There's a road. The whole road is like made shift, like fucking shacks and tents and like everything that
Yeah, unless-
homeless people
I've
made.
seen it. I have seen it on programs. I know
There's
that's
a
not
lot.
real, but
Yeah,
it's
unless Z is
showing-
coming to the town and then they clear them all out for Z.
Yeah, we don't.
She,
We don't. have that.
G, what is his
She.
name? G?
she,
I
she
don't-
like a she male.
All right, so
She.
she, whatever. I don't even care if I pronounce that.
Hey, Mark, I think I know something I want to talk about with them.
Yeah, got it. Go for it. Well, we didn't hear Amy's answer because
Oh,
Amy's
sorry.
part of
Yeah,
the
sorry.
UK.
Go ahead, Amy. I forgot
Amy's
you were
on
here.
another side of the UK.
What a day.
Wow, Amy.
Well, I've never seen a tent for a homeless person actually.
Well,
Really?
I'll be completely honest with you. If you go into town where I am, you do see a hell of a lot. I wouldn't say as much as the USA, but there is so many in shop doors, you know, just even in just random places all over town.
Yeah.
There's so many.
So now, does your government? Because you guys obviously it's not really called a government for you though, right? It's called a parliament.
Government. I call it government.
Parliament.
I mean, you guys have a king, and it's point down by families, though, right? And you don't elect anybody in the UK.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we have our prime minister.
We have
Prime
the Prime Minister, yeah.
Okay, so now how are they as far as taking care of people who are less fortunate, and as far as like helping them out with housing, like housing crisis? Does the UK have a lot of housing programs and so forth for people to help get them housing?
Well, we have our council houses, but I left the military, so I tried getting council housing because once you leave the military, they no longer house you, so I wouldn't have had a home. Unfortunately, I wasn't considered, what's the word? Like vulnerable enough, even though I had children and wouldn't have had a home. There are people that are worse, so you won't just get a house like that. There's lists, and you just get put on whatever part of the list. It's quite hard to get council housing, but they do have it there. But they'll put you in like a B&B. They'll always try and do something.
Okay.
We just have homeless shelters.
But
Right.
not all
Yeah.
the time, to be honest, August.
No, not all the time. It depends on your situation. So because I had kids, I would have been put in a B&B, but they did already warn me that the B&B I was going to be put in was going to have like alcoholics and all of this stuff in. And I have children, so that's obviously not an option.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not all the time. It completely depends on your circumstances. But you think being ex-military, they'd help you a little bit more, but it's not the case.
Now,
But
so
they
in
all,
other words, what you're saying is your government treats the militaries just as well as our government treats our men and women in uniform once they get out.
It was fabulous all the while I was in there.
And then once you're out, they give you the shit end of the stick.
Yeah, I've had nothing since leaving.
Now, when you get out, so I got a question because you're prior military. When you get out of the military service, as far as your benefits go, when you get out of the military, do they still provide you your medical and your dental once you get out?
No.
Really? So you don't get any medical whatsoever from the military once you're out?
Well, I get mine all free anyway, don't I? So
Yeah.
um,
What about do you get paid a monthly stipend after you got out? Do you get a retirement check?
no.
Now, if you were to stay in longer than you would have you gotten a retirement check?
Yeah, so I didn't work long enough to get my full pension or half pension.
So what would be your minimum requirement for you to get, like, we'll say a half a pension?
To get a half pension, I would have had to have done 12 years.
Oh wow.
Damn.
And I done 8 and then left because I had children. So my daughter was 2 and they were just about to deploy me for 9 months away from my 2-year-old, but I fell pregnant again.
So when you're saying you got pregnant, was that your choice to leave when you got pregnant, or did the military say you're pregnant, now you're done?
No, so my first pregnancy, I stayed in and just worked land-based for 2 years. And then my second pregnancy, I chose. They never told me I had to leave, but I chose to leave because they were going to deploy me for 9 months from my kids, which obviously isn't an option.
Okay.
But I also got told I'd get help with housing as soon as I left and all this stuff. I was 9 months pregnant without anywhere to live.
Oh, Jesus, that's freaking crazy.
So,
Zach, now you said you have a question.
Yeah, I do.
What's your question?
COVID, man.
Oh,
COVID.
dear God. Rona. Let's call it Rona
Let's call it the Rona.
to prevent us from being bananaed.
How hard did it? I mean, we already know how hard it hit over there. You guys got it fucking bad, more than us. But yeah, let's talk about Rona over there. How was it?
horrible.
horrendous. I've had it
Well-
5 times. No,
You've had it 5 times.
I never had it once.
I've had it
twi-
5 times.
I've had it twice.
Twice.
4 times was after being admitted into hospital.
Jesus Christ.
Did they make you guys get vaccinated, or was it optional?
Optional.
It's all optional.
Good job. Proud of you. Did you guys do it?
I did.
Oh my God.
Hey, don't judge.
I did, but I had just given birth, so I was trying to protect a tiny
See-
baby.
Right.
I
So-
didn't do it. I didn't do it, and also the reason I didn't do it is because look what's happening now. People that got the vaccine.
All right, be careful. Be careful. We're on certain platforms. I know what you're saying with that. There's a lot of reports right now that are coming out from Pfizer. I know where you're going with that, Zach. I do know where you're going with that, but we got to be careful because
I didn't get that one.
we
I
can-
didn't get
Well,
that.
no, I was saying people that did get the they still caught COVID afterwards.
They did.
I'll be
Rona.
honest, yeah. 3 times of having it was after vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
But they were not as bad as when I had it before the vaccines.
I always said I'd get vaccinated, but the minute you asked me to do my kids, it's not happening.
Yep, I never got.
Why is that?
Because I like trial and error. Yeah, that's cool, but not on my children. Until I know what it does, it's not going near my child. But for me, whatever. We'll see how that goes.
That's very interesting.
See, but then one thing I can say, obviously going back to the fact of the hospital situation before,
Yep.
I actually got questioned by the consultant that I seen on Wednesday, are you fully vaccinated? And I said yes. And he went, well, that's good because we can get you in quicker.
Yeah, it does restrict you. If you don't have them, it does restrict you for things.
That's
great.
interesting.
That's
So like even like NHS nurses and doctors and certain places that worked was like, if you don't get vaccinated, you will lose your job.
See, there were a lot of businesses here in the U.S. that did that as well. There's even a lot of restaurants that prevented people from going out to eat. Remember when we first started opening up? Now, did you guys shut down like we did?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I worked in hospitality at the start of it. This was before an issue with mental health and my knee and everything like that. I worked in hospitality. We didn't shut down straight away. They literally kept it going for quite a while. Literally until it was like, literally, no, this has actually become a really, really big thing that no one can control.
Yeah, but we did shut down completely.
And
Even
then we
like
shut down completely.
even to go for a run, we had time limits on like how long we could go out running and stuff. Like it was.
How would they know though?
Right. How would they know that you're outside your house? Did they literally have police on the streets watching for people outside?
They're trusting honesty, aren't they?
So you know what they did here? If you committed a crime and you got arrested and you went to jail, they would literally be like, "Nah, you just go back out. You slap on the wrist. Bye. We can't put you in the jails." They wouldn't put people in jails even for crimes because they didn't want the shit to go inside the prisons or jails.
Yeah, we had a lot of criminals that walked around all that. So Nucleus says CCTV. Yeah, well, you guys also, that is another thing with the UK, though. The UK has a lot of CCTVs around your streets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's crazy how the different freedom.
Do you think those CCTVs are beneficial, or do you think that's?
I do personally, but that's because I have children, and if one of them ever wandered off or someone took a child, you know, for me it would be so much easier to track down, or just criminal like altogether. It's so much easier to figure out what happened because there's video.
Because there is that many cameras around.
Yeah. Do you not think it would be? What's your opinions on that one?
Well, I mean, we're Americans and we love our privacy and our freedom. So I think I hear you on that, but I just feel like it's a little it's a little overbearing. It seems like.
Right. I mean, I feel as if though we as Americans, we're kind of, I mean, almost every household now that you go to on any street, almost everybody has Ring cameras.
Yeah.
Some type of camera that's connected to, you know, some type of doorbell or floodlight that's connected to a camera, right?
Yep.
So I kind of feel as if we're already within that CCTV world, but the cops obviously have to knock on doors to get permission to view the people's footages to see where that is. So I kind of feel like we're already there, but I don't know. I guess I kind of would much rather like to have that freedom of knowing that we're not being monitored by our government 24/7.
And
the cameras aren't checked all the time. 9 times out of 10 it is only if they have to, if you get what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah. I would never
And-
consider it an invasion of my privacy because it will only ever get looked at if needs be. And if needs be, then well done.
Okay.
And we have stand your ground law.
Oh, dude, we kind of already went through the pew pew law, though.
I know, but it's
We
still.
kinda went through. I mean, I get. See, so let me ask you.
No, because if someone's trying to take my child and I see it, oh, they ain't getting far.
That is true. What
And we're allowed to do that here.
I guess, yeah, that's actually a really good question. So obviously, you guys can't own pew pews. What is your defending yourself laws out there? So say you are being attacked. Are you able to eliminate the attacker?
Yeah, self-defense.
Yeah, self-defense.
You're
And
able.
everyone's trained in like jujitsu and boxing, and everyone's just got like high level martial arts under their belt.
Well, that's down to them.
Are you
No.
able to carry like a blade on you?
No.
You can't
What?
even have a blade.
No.
I think you're allowed a pocket thingy, aren't you?
Like a pocket knife?
It's
Actually, I don't know.
got to be within the certain length that you can. But
What
If-
about a taser? Can you have a taser?
Nope.
Whoa.
Oh, what about mace?
Nope.
Not even mace.
Really?
Not even
Nope.
something.
These are non-lethal
non-lethal
deterrents.
deterrent. Like they won't let you have a non-lethal neither.
That's wild.
Crazy.
I just go,
Yeah, I'm a kung fu
You
fighter.
must have got a dodgy knee, so
I'll put it right here. I don't stand a chance, but I will try.
That's
Wow, that's
to me
crazy.
that's crazy. To me
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like I feel as if a government is going to keep their citizens unarmed, they should give you the right to protect yourselves, even if it's in a non-lethal form. Like at least allow you to have mace, allow you to have a baton, like one of those pull-out batons that just snap out, or even a certain blade, something to protect yourselves with.
no.
now
I
I
mean, my opinion, all females should have that kind of shit.
100%.
What are you trying to
Because
say?
us men, we can fucking defend people off a lot fucking easier than women can. No
Right,
offense to
okay.
you women, No
No
Within
disrespect.
reason, certain women.
Get a flight over and we'll have a fight.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
and
I'm
that's
just
great
saying.
that you
Let's see
might
who's
be able to
standing.
defend yourself, but some 5 foot, 100-pound Charlene can't do anything
Well-
against 260
Luckily for us,
pound,
you
6
men
foot
have
I'm
4
only
Bo
5'2".
Jackson.
balls that we can just, and you'll be
I'm
on the
only
floor crying in
5'2",
minutes.
so
You're
Yeah,
like,
but the point that I'm trying to make is
Sure,
if you have a 5'5" man and a 5'5" woman, generally speaking, the man is going to significantly outmuster that woman. And that's no
Not
disrespect.
if I need
Yeah.
their legs.
Yeah, no,
If I
it
need
wasn't
their
no
legs, they'll be crying.
no.
That's
It wasn't no disrespect to any woman. I'm just saying
Right.
all women should carry some
This
sort
is
of
why we
fucking
have
protection.
men's sports and like men's leagues and women's leagues, and we have weight classes in these sports. Like there's a very definitive reason for that. Like, you know, I do some pretty aggressive athletics, and there's a lot of women who are stronger than me at my gym, and that's
Oh, hell yeah.
fine. But generally speaking, for the general public, men are stronger than women. Women can handle more pain and shit. Y'all are popping out babies, but like if your goal is to just kick a dude in the nuts, like a psychopath is a psychopath. That dude's gonna get off on getting kicked in the nuts, and he's gonna
Yeah,
do whatever
it's
the
gonna be
fuck he
like
wants to
shooting a
do.
grizzly bear with a fucking
It's
BB
not
gun.
gonna
It's gonna
do
piss them
anything.
But
off.
it's gonna hurt regardless, and that gives me
Oh
time
no, it'll be
to run.
adrenaline to them. It'll piss them off.
Yeah,
That's all
like
it'll do.
there's I don't know. I,
Just like
I
when
feel
guys
I
get
feel
fit-
women should have tasers. I feel like they should be able to carry a mace. They should be able to carry a
I do,
blade.
yeah, no, I do get what you're saying. I
just
feel
like
like
just
You're
like when guys get in fist fights. Why do you think it doesn't hurt? Because it's our fucking adrenaline. We're like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm hitting you twice as hard now, bitch.
yeah,
Like,
it
yeah,
no.
no,
it can
I agree. But in myself, I feel comfortable enough to know that I can stand my ground.
And
I
that's-
Me
feel,
and myself,
feel
I'm
safe.
the same as what you've just said, Zach. Where if
What?
someone hits me, I sit there and go, yeah, I'm going to hit you 10 times harder than that.
Yeah, it's the adrenaline. Like, please do it again.
So
Yes,
we may not have that, but
that's
we're
the way
born
I am.
feisty. We're born feisty.
So
That's
I
enough
know
to
that.
protect.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Ronda Rousey would kick my fucking ass. I'll be the first one to say it. She would.
yeah,
kick
but I
my
might
fucking
like
ass.
it if she kicks my ass, you know. But also, I don't think like what's like because in America, people want to go back on the pew pews thing, and they're saying like, you know, that we have a problem with that. I'm a huge defendant of the second.
a health issue.
We have a mental health problem here in America, and the point I was going to make is I don't think that you guys in the UK are dealing with as much like mental instability and psychopathy that we're dealing with out here.
Yeah, no, what I see on the TV, you got some crazy people out there.
Yeah, like there's a huge mental health problem. Like
we have a mental health problem, but not what we see over
do you
here
have
from yours.
institutes over there?
Pardon?
Do you have institutes over there for
Like
people?
mental-
that suffer
Yeah,
from-
but it's not like a big, well-known thing like it is for you.
how common is it for someone to come from a broken family out there? Is like the father mother parental units?
Oh, that's really common.
That's like to have a nucleus family with mom and dad. That's common, or is it common for them to be
No,
separated?
It's common to have broken families.
It
It's
is
rare.
common.
It's rare when you speak to someone if that like I'm really fortunate. My mum and dad are still together, and my family situation has always been really stable. But most of the people I speak to have come from broken or unstable upbringings and families.
So that's like a Western problem. That's a largely Western problem.
I'm one of the lucky ones, but a lot of the people I speak to, they don't have that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hi, mum.
Yeah. I think that a big problem with like mental health is broken families.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
think.
between that and it's also what we see, and you know, a lot of people are going to hate me on this too. It is a lot of stuff that we do subject the children to these days. There's a lot of stuff that children being subjected to these days that they never were back when we were younger, right?
They grow up.
When we were younger, we were booted out of the house as soon as we were done eating our cereal, watching cartoons. They booted us out, and the parents said, "Okay, I'll see you when the friggin' street lights come
We
on."
get stuck. Yeah.
You play, you hang out with your friends, you're riding your bikes, you're not zoned into TVs. You're not playing video games. Hell, you're not out there watching social media influencers like myself and others on TikTok fucking around playing games and stuff with
Dude,
people.
fuck no. Dude, when I was 6 or 7 years old, I'd get done with lunch and I would go play in the woods, like
Yeah.
24 acres of woods until it was
Yeah.
dinner time, bro.
Yeah.
We
And you're
just
out
do-
there like with a knife, whittling wood, like you're doing
Yeah,
crazy
dude.
shit.
I'd be making like clubhouses and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or starting big old fires trying to melt maple, thinking you're making.
making a den or like a swing off
Oh.
a tree or something, but it just
Yeah,
doesn't
Mark.
happen now. We have to
Mark,
kick them out the house now.
Mark almost burnt his grandmother's house down.
I did. Dude. It's horrible. Huge fire.
And then he hid in the chest from his grandparents.
No, it's from my uncle, dude.
Oh, from your uncle, yeah.
Is that your mom's side or dad's
Yeah, it's
side?
my mother's side. Yeah, my uncle Willie, God bless his soul. Like he was gonna whoop me so bad, dude. I hid. I could hear him rummaging through the house. Mark,
See,
even I'm like hiding in their chest, like don't find me, don't find me. Oh my god, it was horrible.
See, and that's another thing. Back in the day, dude, we would get our asses handed to us with a belt, paddle. Fucking, if someone sees someone whip their kid with their hand, they call the fucking cops for child abuse.
Oh, dude, we were fearful, man. We always, if we knew we were gonna get a beating, we try to take a book and stick the book behind our rear inside of our pants to try to. And they
dude.
you had a book, they freaking out you got 10 times harder. You're like, shit, why did I put the book there? I should have just
Dude, my dad nicknamed his belt Mr. Blue, so we would know when we're fucked. He'd be like, you want me to go get Mr. Blue to come out? I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, see, I never had any of that.
You never got spanked?
No.
Oh, I was a little dickhead as a kid. I got spanked a lot.
What about you, Amy?
It's hard to believe, Zach.
I know, right?
Yep, I've been spanked, baby.
This is what I'm saying with my upbringing, and it was so just easy going.
Yeah.
Brian says my dad had a wooden spoon. Ooh, those ones stung, man. Wooden spoon stung.
Me nan with a slipper.
It's always
Slipper, yeah.
What
Me nan with a slipper.
what's a slipper?
Shut up. A slipper.
A slipper is something you put on. Oh, okay, something you put on your foot. All right. Well, I want to make sure it was the right thing. A slipper. Okay. I want to make sure we're talking about an actual slipper.
Like one that goes on your foot?
Yeah, it was one day you went on the foot. That was good. Okay, so we're good.
If my nan ever kicked her slipper off her foot, you run.
That or the flip flops, man. Flip flops always had a good little punch to them too.
I never had to run from my mum and dad. It was my brother.
Well, see, the older I got, the faster I got because I was a running back in football. So my parents would always say, "Hey, I might not be able to catch you, but you got to fucking come home and go to bed sometime."
See, August is probably like my wife. Then my wife was one that got into trouble, but the parents never found out. She never got caught. She did.
Oh no, I got caught, and it was just a telling off, but that was about it. But my
Probably
brother,
I'm not as mad as I am disappointed. And you're like, oh.
Well, see, I
I'm mad, I'm just disappointed. No,
I had
they-
three sisters growing up. I have three sisters, so I was getting blamed for fucking everything. Things that I never even did. Like my sister broke our barn windows out one time, and my sister blamed me, and I told my mom I didn't do it. She still spanked my ass, washed my mouth out with soap for lying, and grounded me. And my older sister finally came out and like admitted to it like 3 years ago. She's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, when you beat the shit out of Zach that one time, that was me."
Yeah, don't you hate it when you have certain siblings that are the favorites and they can blame everything on you and you end up taking the beat down for it?
See, well, I have
think that
4
might have
brothers and
been
2
me.
sisters.
Gary and I used to play with Matchbox cars, dude, and we'd like make them jump. You know, you like shoot the Matchbox car across the floor and make it take sweet jumps off of stuff. This mother trucker's broken so much shit, and then I ended up getting blamed for it because I was the oldest.
Never once.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Eileen's
Never
house.
once.
I remember. Oh, I remember.
Never once. That's not me.
I'm the baby, and I'm still
different Gary, huh?
I'm still the baby.
I've got 4 brothers and 2 sisters, so
See, it's always the young ones that escape away from everything.
I'm second youngest.
I'm second oldest, and I still got blamed for everything.
I'm the youngest.
Thank everybody for TikTok on the gifts, by the way. We do see them coming in over here. So it's interesting. So I love listening to the different concepts. I do love hearing the UK views on our pew pew laws. I feel as if maybe So this goes for America and UK and anybody else around the world. Please look into a little bit more if you're really curious on why we're so determined on keeping our pew pews. It's not, yes, it is to protect our homes and protect our loved ones, but it's also to protect us from a tyrannical government. That's what the Second Amendment was really written for, is to protect us from a tyrannical government. It saves us from having that incident where they can come knocking on a door and try to, take ours, take our people, whatever. And it protects us from having that happen. That's why a lot of us, I think, has saved us from being invaded by any other country too. Imagine having as many veterans as we have here in the United States and have another country trying invading us and knowing how many armed veterans there are in our country. That's what makes our country somewhat more of a fearful versus not having citizens. I mean, I'm not sure how large your guys' military is out there in the UK. Do you have a pretty fairly sized military?
Yeah, yeah. Nowhere near as big as yours, but it's I don't even know. I don't even know, and I am ex-military, but nowhere near. Yeah, nowhere near. I know that you guys, like, whenever I come onto your lives, you've got veterans here, there, and everywhere. So I know you've got a lot. Yeah, we don't have as many, obviously, but we are a lot smaller.
Right. I mean, granted, we are starting to face a recruiting problem here in our country. That's one of the biggest things we're having right now. Matter of fact, you guys, Zach, you were talking about the jab. Just recently, they have called back everybody that they have let go that declined getting the jab and offering them to come back. They told them to go to the nearest recruiting station and they'll get their positions back and they won't have to get the jab.
Hmm.
But of course, I think it's only like maybe a handful have accepted it, and a lot are like, no, screw that. You wanted to kick me out originally because I declined it, and now you're trying to get me to come back because our recruiting numbers are so low right now.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it's because our military has taken a certain stance, I would say, of being soft. One of the things that I know, like when I was in, we didn't have the easy card like they have now.
You told me this the other day, and I am still like, that has
Yeah,
blown
we
my
call
mind.
it. We make fun of Sully for it all the time. We call it the stress-free card.
It is. So basically, what this card
How
does,
is that an option? Like, if shit hit the fan, you're not just going to go, oh no, I'm just going to use my easy card. Like, that's not an option. You have to be trained to be strong and blank and whatever you need to be. You can't just sit in the corner and be a princess and moan about it and throw your feet around. If shit hits the fan, you've got to do it whether you like it or not. So why are you already in, like, putting in their brain that you can have this option? It's not right. Like, you have to be a strong person, and if you can't be that strong person and you need to use this easy card, then fuck off. You're not a part of the military.
Oh, but they have feelings.
No.
Come on, you can't hurt their
Okay.
feelings.
So those feelings are going to real hurt when you're literally at war and you can't defend yourself because you're a little princess.
exactly. No, I 100% agree with you. Yeah, this thing is right now. If they're in basic or AIT, what happens is if they're getting smoked and they feel like the drill instructor, or drill sergeant, is coming at them too hard and is pushing them by making them do push-ups or whatever, they can pull out this easy card and say, "I need a break. You're coming after me," and the drill sergeant has to stand down and baby them
But do
How
they
many
not need to
times
realize
can they?
throughout
Sorry.
the whole basic.
the drill sergeant is doing that because you have to make this person into a soldier. No one is born how you need to be for the military. They have to make you into that person. And giving them this card is literally telling them, okay, we're going to make you this person, but if it gets a little bit too much, he wants a little cry, it's not an option. If it in the real world, that is not an option. And when you told me that the other day, it wound me up a little bit because my basic training was brutal and disgusting. And I cried home every single day saying, I want to come home. This is horrible. But I never got that option to actually do that. And that's made me who I am today. But these people going forward, we're probably going to see a lot more people moaning that they weren't strong enough or that they didn't have the mindset. But that's the exact reason why. Look, I'm getting like, now.
No, that's good though because I feel like these the physical tests are like it's a physical test, but those physical tests actually test your mental fortitude. Like if you have to run 5 miles and you're carrying a ruck and then you have to, do a bunch of burpees and do some pull-ups, like that shit's
Yeah.
really hard. And then say that's a 3-hour work, an hour into it you want to quit, you can just pull your easy card. That's a bunch of horse shit, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was an actual thing.
I was saying to Mark the other day, we weren't allowed to, if they push us to the point where we need to be sick, like, because physical exercise does make
For
you
sure.
feel weak.
Yeah.
Because we were on the Queen's property, we weren't allowed to throw up on the floor. We had to throw up down our t-shirt and carry on. So we would do the rest of the exercise with puke literally down us and carry on, because
I
it's
would
not
keep puking.
like
I
it's
would keep
not.
puking. I can't smell vomit. I'd keep throwing up. I wouldn't give a
Well,
fuck.
that's
People
what I
on the
did do,
floor.
but quitting is not an option, and that's what makes you what you need to be a soldier, a marine, a sailor,
100%.
whatever you need to be. You can't just quit because it's getting a little bit tough, because then you're not made for the military and you need to go home and work at Tesco's a
That's
checkout.
hilarious. You guys
Yeah, I
did.
feel like most of the people that do go in the military, they never been disciplined like that before. Like me, dude, I grew up in a military family. I fucking played football, getting called a piece of shit that I sucked at fucking everything. Dude, and I would just laugh. I'd be like, okay, bitch, like fuck you. I'm gonna come back even better. Let's go. Like I don't give a fuck. Yell at me all you want. I'll still fucking.
It's how you
I'm gonna
dwindle
man
out the
up.
weak. You literally, it's how you dwindle out the weak ones, and you make your army, and you are giving them an option to stay.
I would be the Forrest Gump in the army.
It's so funny though.
I'd save everyone, bro.
It's so funny how she said that they had to do it in their church, so they couldn't do it on the floor. See, I know we vomited on the floor. We freaking, dude, we had this one room that was called the war room. And when we got smoked, they literally took this piece of freaking plywood and they slammed it up against the door so it was sealed shut. And they would crank the fucking heat in that room all the way to 90. And they would smoke the living shit out of us. For those who are in the new military, they now call it, what do they call it? They don't call it smoke session anymore. I wish Sully was here because I think they call it correction or correctness, whatever now. But they crank the heat up and they push us, dude, to the point when you're doing your push-ups, your nose is literally going into like 2 inches worth of body sweat and puke that's been all layered on the floor. You're like,
Did you have that?
it's going
Did
to
you have
everybody.
those the like gassing tablets as well, where you had to take?
Dude, that's not going out of your nose or straight to the freaking ground. Oh yeah,
That made me so sick.
What is this?
They make you take it off, don't they? I had to take my gas mask off and say my service number and my full name, and by the end of that, I was crying and throwing up everywhere.
Come on, Mark.
So bad.
Dude, that sucked.
Come on, Mark. We know you've watched Full Metal Jacket more than once.
Oh no, I know. I've watched Full Metal Jacket. Yes, I have watched that more than once.
There you go. I'm proud of you.
The gas chamber she's talking about, that was brutal. Matter of fact, I think somewhere in my book there's a picture of me in it. Yeah, that one sucked. And what sucks is you got to wait till everybody. So when we took off our mask, we couldn't reseal it until everybody took off our mask. Everybody had to say their name and their platoon, and then we'd put it back on, and then we'd seal it. And if one person fucked up, we all had to take our mask back off again.
Yeah, and they made us do like star jumps and oh god, even thinking about it, like
is that a jumping jack?
Yeah, jumping jack.
Wait, what?
Even thinking about it, star jump makes me feel sick. And then every 4 years they made us redo it as well.
Well, you had to redo basic every 4 years.
No, just certain parts of it. So
okay.
like the gassing, and then because I was in the Navy, a like thingy where the ship was drowning, so we had to go and drowning.
Dear.
So was in the military, I don't know anything about this, but in the military, once you're done with basic, is there like continued ongoing physical tests?
Yeah,
like
every year we had to pass a physical, so a run. We done the bleep test.
Okay.
Wait, so you called jumping jacks star jumps?
Zach is stuck on it now. Zach is stuck on that now.
Yes.
I can't wait to tell Sully that one.
All right, tell Sully. Sully, I want you to do the star jump. He's gonna look and go, what the fuck? What in the tarnation?
Just wait till tomorrow and he's in the box and we'll say to him, Sully, give us 5 star jumps.
I forgot about tomorrow.
Oh yeah, guys! Tomorrow we're having toxic boxes, U.S. versus U.K. It's gonna be interesting.
It will be very interesting. It'll be
and no one gets booted out of the boxes.
And I really, really want to do this food thing as well. We've got to arrange the food tasting thing.
Yes, we will. What I'll do is I'll give you a couple of food items to make sure you can find it available in your UK Amazon.
And I'll do the same for you.
Yeah, I'll add them to a wish list or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we'll order each other stuff. Like, hopefully you guys have Moxie available. Moxie would be a good one for you.
We'll have a look. If not, we can do like a package and send it.
Yeah, because
Whatever
we have a thing here called a Maine box that I sent to my brother that comes with a lot of stuff from Maine that's very interesting because Maine has some very unique stuff.
I want to try some UK food.
I'm definitely going to put hot sauce in there after watching you do that hot sauce the other day.
Now, let me ask you, do you guys have hot dogs, you said, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys have red hot dogs?
Like what? Like a Savoy?
No, it's a red hot dog. We call them snappers here.
No, I
You don't
think.
have like a red hot dog. Like,
There you go. There's one you can add to the list.
well, I don't think they'd ship that, but yeah, red hot dogs.
You can probably ship that.
Yeah, dude,
You
it'd
can
go
ship it.
bad.
Nah, you can ship it.
Dude, I am not shipping that. You know how much it cost me to ship Dad red hot dogs?
How much?
It was like $100.
Just for the hot dogs, or was it like the hot
No, just
dogs
to ship
and
the
the
hot dogs.
subs?
No, it was hot dogs, just the hot dogs. To ship Dad hot dogs, it cost me $100.
Jesus.
And it was crazy. And I can only imagine what it is now. Like, this is like 2 years ago. And this was to get the dry ice because I had to freeze them.
That's
Had
right.
them for frozen solid, so they're still frozen. And then I put the dry ice in there. It cost me $100 to ship hot dogs. It was the most expensive hot dogs Dad ever eaten in his life. I can tell you that much. By the
But he
time,
loved them.
oh, he
The only
fucking.
thing we have to think about when we're doing that is some people are very fussy eaters.
Well, just don't be fussy when you're trying something new. You're just gonna have to try it. Suck it up, Buttercup. Just suck it up and try it out. Just the only thing I can't do, like I found out, and Gary teases me about this. I used to see I'm from Maine. One big thing about Maine in the U.S. is we're big on our fisherman status, right? Maine is all about seafood. When you order a lobster in California or whatever, or in Florida, people want that Maine lobster. Maine lobster is well known out here in our clams and stuff like that. I used to eat it left and right. And now I'm deathly allergic to it. I found I was deathly allergic to it when I was like 29 years old.
You're not allergic to it, bro.
I'm telling. Hey, that's what the blood test says.
You'd be dead.
Not
If you were deathly allergic to it, you ate that shit, you would be dead. That's how deathly allergic works.
Well, supposedly you can become allergic to things over time.
We can.
Yeah.
You were eating it until your blood test.
Apparently, your body does a reset every 7 years. I used to be lactose intolerant, and then it just stopped.
Well, there's one thing, Gary, that I can tell you. Like back when I did eat it, and one of the things that made me get an allergy test is like I would eat that stuff or whatever, and I'd start breaking out rashes. I'd have little blotches throughout my whole skin. You could ask your sister-in-law about it. I'd have like red blotches on my arms and on my chest. Like it was horrible.
Take a little Benadryl, you'll be fine.
Benadryl knocks me the fuck out. I hate that shit, man. I take Benadryl and I fall asleep like a little baby.
Just keep an EpiPen, you'll be all right.
I got them. I got one of the worst.
Wait. Have you seen the movie? You've seen the movie Dr. Dolittle with fucking Eddie Murphy, right?
Yes, I've only watched
the old lady in the very first one that they tell her she's allergic to crawfish and she still fucking keeps eating it. Or no, it's crab. She keeps eating it and she blows up like a balloon. She has to keep going and getting shots in her ass.
Oh my god. That's Mark.
That'd be Mark for sure.
So let's ask that question, gentlemen. So you guys call me crazy because I only watch movies once and I'm done with them.
Yeah,
Let's ask our friends down here in the UK. Let's start with August. Do you watch movies more than once?
Only if I really, really, really like it.
Only
Fair.
if you really like it.
So I'll give any movie a
That's
watch.
a yes.
No, I'll give any movie a watch, but like at Christmas time, I'll watch The Grinch every year because I love The Grinch.
I watch Elf every year.
Will you watch a movie if it's over 5 years old?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh, see, Mark, haha, you twat.
Look, I know Mark brought us in so that the attention and abuse would be taken away from him and towards us, but it seems to be turning.
It does. What about you, Amy?
I watch films over and over and over and over.
Ha ha. Mark,
Right, and
Mark,
I will
fucking
actually
bitch.
say, even if I watch a film once and go, what have I just watched? Then I'll wait till I'm feeling a bit different in a different way, and then I'll rewatch that film because maybe
Totally.
it's down to how I'm feeling that
Right.
day.
Damn. Mark's
Yeah.
favorite movie is The Human Centipede.
Oh dear God. Well, you know what? At least Lee
You
over
watch
on
the second one?
agreeing with me. Lee on with me. Oh man, no, you can't. After you've seen a movie, what's the point of watching it again? You've already seen it, you know what happens. Why watch
Dude,
it?
so you're telling me every
Because
year
if
for
you
Christmas.
really enjoy it, then yeah.
Hey, so you're telling me every year when Christmas comes around, you don't watch Christmas Vacation?
No.
But you have kids though, don't you?
I do.
So what if you've watched a movie and then your kids want to watch that movie? Would you sit and watch them with it?
I'll
With
take a
them?
nap.
So you wouldn't just
Nice.
sit there and watch the
You
movie?
dick.
If you said to
No,
your
I
kids,
fall
"Oh, you
asleep.
should
No,
watch,"
legitimately. We tried watching Home Alone with the kids the other day. Like I was gonna sit down and watch it. You know what I did? Within 5 minutes, that movie started. Dude, I was
You
snoring down the-
intentionally fell asleep though. You didn't even
Yeah.
try.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
fucking
Didn't
asshole.
even try,
I
dude.
you
did.
didn't
I
even
don't
want to
think
put the time in for your children.
Yeah,
fell
Mark.
asleep.
Yeah, Mark. It looks like the tables have turned. You fucking
No,
twat.
as I say, even if I don't like a film, I will rewatch it again just to see if I still feel the same
Oh
about it.
no, if I don't like it, I won't rewatch it. It's only films that I absolutely
I'll
love.
rewatch
Hey, look
it.
at the wife said in chat.
Okay,
say
so
for
what's
example,
a
I'm having a really bad day. I'll go.
Is that
watch
the
the film.
wife?
That is the wife. Yeah, that's the wife right there.
so are there's movies that are originally made in the UK that they were like redone for the States, I'm assuming? Can you guys think of
like
any
the TV show I watch is Shameless. They're telling me I should watch the UK version.
what about like a movie though? Like a film? Are there any
No,
movies?
a movie. A movie.
I
Is
think
the
a
same as it
movie's
is
just
over
a
here.
movie
A
all
movie
over.
is just a movie. So I know TV shows for sure though, right? Like there's
Yeah.
remakes for American.
Yeah, The Office. I've watched the American Office and I've watched the UK Office, and the UK
Yeah.
Office is way better.
No, it's fucking not.
Well,
Have you seen the UK version, Zach?
No, but I don't want to. The
Oh, okay.
American
Pipe
version.
down then. Pipe down.
American version is just fine.
You've not fucking watched it, so pipe down.
It doesn't have the original fucking characters in it, so it probably sucks.
But the original characters to me are the UK ones, so
Well,
you suck.
they're fucking Make a Wish
Well,
Foundation characters. They don't count.
Well, Zach, that's like that TV show that we watch here, the young doctor that has autism. What's the name of that movie? It's
The Good Doctor. That's a
Good Doctor.
series, isn't it?
yeah, that's based off of a Japanese TV show, I believe.
I've never watched.
That's a
it.
good series. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Series.
based off a Japanese series, and that's a pretty damn good show.
Have you guys watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes.
What is it?
It's
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh
I
my
love it.
god.
Oh
You are
god.
fucking missing out, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even watch TV shows, but that one is pure gold.
Like,
Always
we're-
Sunny in
like,
Philadelphia.
then watch Shameless, because I'll tell you, I've never seen Shameless till just recently, and like we're hooked on Shameless.
Mark, that's like saying you've never watched How I Met Your Mother.
I did. I just recently finished that series last year.
Dude, where the fuck have you been?
I've watched
No,
How,
no,
How
How
I
I
Met
Met
Your
Your
Mother
Mother.
about 6 billion times
I
over
mean,
and
How
over
I
and
Met Your
over.
Father now. That's the one I'm watching now. How I Met Your Father.
Wait, they have one now called How I Met Your Father?
Yeah, it's a sequel of that one.
I'm not even fucking watching it. Fuck that.
Great.
They can't ruin a perfect season, bro. I'm not doing that stupid shit.
Oh man,
'Cause
some of these-
who's gonna tell it? The mom dies in How I Met Your Mother. It's not gonna be someone person say, "Oh, this is How I Met Your Father."
Did you just ruin it for everybody who hasn't?
For everyone who didn't watch it, you did
Well
not hear
fucking
that.
done, Zach.
Well, you know what? It's old, so if you haven't watched it, that's your fucking fault.
I'm just saying, Zach. Now you have to watch it. It's a Netflix. No, it's Hulu. Hulu has it. It's a Hulu show. Poor Zach. Poor Zach. Yeah, no, I won't. Julia, I will not need to watch more of the same movies. I won't. I'll end up taking it. I don't even watch cartoons. I can't stand cartoons. I will fall asleep watching cartoons. I cannot watch animated crap. I end up falling asleep. I can't watch. No, what is that one there that my wife wants to watch with the kids? There's one coming up here as soon as she wants to watch them. I can't watch it.
I just watched one last night, the new Adam Sandler animated one where he's like a lizard, like Leo or some shit.
Well, my wife wants to watch it. The boys. I won't be able to watch it.
So good.
Is it the
It's
lizard
good.
and he's in the
He's
with
a-
the
yeah.
is he the tortoise?
Yeah.
He's
in
a
school.
lot. He's a
I
lot
really
lizard.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, I just watched that last night. It was great.
I watched that last night as well. Actually, I enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
he's-
Sandler's rad.
And I'll probably
Great.
watch it again tomorrow because it was a good film, so I'll rewatch
It was good, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lot lizard.
That's horrible.
I still don't know what that means.
It's a lot lizard. Well, I tell you what. When you guys get a chance, Google it. Google American lot lizard.
Lot. What, the film?
No.
No.
Google the term.
Google American lot lizard.
Yeah, American lot lizard.
And also Google blue waffle.
Oh,
Amy's like, no.
Hey!
There's
Oh, a Hoover.
So there's a British content creator out there that's from the UK, and it's funny. He comes to America and visits, and he does all the American things. And a lot of people told him, he's like, I like petting animals and stuff like that, and different animals. And everybody in his chat told him, go when you come to America, ask for a lot lizard and go pet a lot lizard. He was legitimately, when he came to America, he was asking around to pet a lot.
Fuck's
It's fucking classic.
August, did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy I know what it means.
Still don't because my iPad's dead.
So, Amy, the way I'll explain a lot lizard to you is this. Think of yourself being a trucker. You're lonely on the road and you pull into a truck stop. Someone walks up to you and wants to make a little extra money. So they hop on the side of your truck and ask you, hey, honey.
It will.
Yeah, it will. Do you understand what a lot lizard is now, Amy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, imagine going up to someone and saying how much, like a lot lizard. You know.
Yeah. Oh man.
You give me $5, I'll yeah.
Yeah.
You bottle of water.
Oh, it's a bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
You fucking aluminium.
I don't even know
fucks.
what accent I have at this point.
Hey, Gary. You know they say aluminum. They say aluminium.
It's aluminium.
When it's actually called aluminum.
Aluminium.
No, it's aluminum.
That is so not a fucking word.
It is not a word. That's yes, or tinfoil, my wife says.
Tinfoil, yeah.
There you go. That's a lot
There you
better.
go.
I think you
Yeah,
guys need to just start saying tinfoil instead of aluminum foil since you can't say it correctly.
Okay, but that means you have to start saying tinfoil too. We'll agree there. Everyone says
tinfoil. It literally says on the package aluminum foil.
Yeah, aluminium.
Aluminium foil.
Well, it actually just says tinfoil. Do you want me to go and get some from my drawer? Like, literally have some.
Oh wait, while you're over there, you're gonna grab you some crisps.
No.
Potato chips.
I've got crisps.
Those are
Pringles.
Those are fucking Pringles.
You know what's funny though? Those are not even made from potatoes. That's legitimately fake potato chips.
What?
Pringles.
I like vodka. Vodka's made from potato.
Yeah, Pringles was actually sued, believe it or not. Oh yeah, here you go. Ready? Here you go. Aluminum foil.
Stand by.
She's like, fuck. She goes, fuck, stand by.
She wasn't gonna do it until you broke out the roll, you know.
Yeah, good job, Butterfly. Thanks.
Good luck, Butterfly.
Bag of crisps.
What is that?
Those are
making potato chips.
Those are potato chips.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bag of crisps.
I don't give a fuck what your package says. It's potato chips.
They're made from potatoes. They're potato chips.
Yeah, put your headset back on.
This just got a whole lot worse for me because it doesn't even say tin. It just says,
don't get mine.
Oh, it just says kitchen foil, but you can't see because my ring light.
Kitchen foil.
What the fuck? Kitchen foil.
Kitchen foil.
As I grabbed it, I went, "Oh shit!"
Oh man,
What do you guys call saran wrap?
Cling film.
Can you hold that? Can you hold up
Cling
your
film.
aluminum foil is again, August?
Clean film.
Cling.
Cling. Like a
Cling
cling
film.
They can't say
I have to
aluminum
turn my
foil,
ring
right?
light back off.
Oh, you can just hold it at an angle. Okay.
It's not called cling film. It's called
I don't know
saran
why I
wrap.
even done that.
Oh shit!
Trish, it's not cling film. It is saran wrap.
What? It's saran wrap, Trish. 100% saran wrap.
Or even just plastic wrap.
I think she's asking what cling film is.
Cling film.
No,
It's aluminum
I'm
foil.
not, going to get
Saran
it.
wrap.
I'm not getting up again.
it's saran wrap, or it's what do you got there? Or press and seal, or sealing wrap. Yeah, it's this right here. That's my green screen's messing with it. Press and seal. Yeah.
Oh, you just gone real blurry. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's friggin' because of the green screen. Oh man. All right, Chad. Anybody got any more questions before we wrap this up here?
Yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning here.
Jesus.
Oh, the wife wants to know what you guys call wax paper.
Parchment paper,
Oh, baking paper.
baking paper.
Bacon
Yeah.
paper?
Baking
Baking paper.
paper?
Like the brown stuff. Baking paper.
Yeah, parchment paper.
Baking.
No, baking
yeah,
paper.
yeah, baking paper.
Oh, so no, there's difference. There's parchment is the brown paper. Wax paper is like the clear wrap.
Oh.
Don't know.
Have you never seen wax paper?
It's like what you can put cookies on and stuff so it doesn't stick.
Baking paper.
That's bacon paper?
No, wax paper.
Wax paper.
No, it's bacon paper.
Do you guys just not know words? You just make shit up like, oh, we're gonna
I
bake
think
cookies.
you don't know the words.
No. Do you guys just be like, oh, we're gonna bake cookies on it or something? We're just gonna call it baking paper.
Do you
Yeah,
have
well,
baking,
does it make
do you have
sense,
baking powder out there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Flour?
Trish,
Yeah.
Trish, you call it bake. Trish calls it baking paper also. Oh my god. You
Really,
go over
Trish?
you,
What do
Yeah,
you call
Trish.
coffee? Is coffee at least out there?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Oh, at least I got
Coffee.
or you guys call it caffeine liquid.
No, coffee.
No, that's tea, silly.
That's
Oh my god.
oh
You
man.
finished your cup of tea, Mark.
I did. I finished my tea a while ago.
I hate tea, bro. The only tea I can drink is like Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer tea or twisted tea.
Yeah.
chocolate.
Well, I've never had a twisted tea, but
Really? Never had a twisted tea? They're not bad.
I've had like tea lemonade, but I've never had a twisted tea before.
Yeah, when I
Tea
used
is
to
so
drink,
good.
I like twisted tea. Is Mountain Dew banned from the UK?
No.
No. All right. Did they lower the sugar content in the Mountain Dew out there then?
I think they lower the sugar content in everything.
Really?
Really, that's stupid.
So it's
Yeah,
less-
if we go to, so we have shops that do imported stuff. So if I buy a bottle of Coke from the imported shop, it tastes like what Coke used to taste like when I was younger. But our bottles of Coke don't taste like that anymore.
Yeah, well, you
Do
know
you think
who
they
has
taste
the
better?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know,
all of the stuff from the imported shops taste amazing, but
well, you know who has the best
my
Coke?
sugar count doesn't say so.
who's that? The
And
cartel?
your portion sizes as well.
Yes,
That
we-
is unreal, their portion sizes.
Hey, August, you know who has the best Coke?
Mexico.
McDonald's.
Oh.
Mexican.
Mexican
He was
Coke.
was
Mexican
going-
Coke is the shit. Fuck.
I thought
Dude,
you were
I've
going
had
full on
a
Pablo
bottle
Escobar.
of Mexican Coke. No, Gary's
Yeah.
not lying. Gary's
that comes over
No.
to Blue Cracks, right?
Mexico.
Back-
No,
No.
Gary is not lying because I always thought McDonald's Coke was the best Coke, and when I went to Cancun, I had a bottle Coke there. It was fucking delicious.
Mexican
I
Coke
was-
is the best Coke.
I was thinking something completely
Yeah.
different.
Like
Got
us.
a little bit of nose candy over here.
Because you said Mexican, I was like, Pablo Escobar, here we are.
Yeah.
Mexican Coke comes over from booty holes, Zach. I'm just
That's
saying.
cool. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Zach, lick it right out. They use cane sugar. That's why Nucleus says the cane sugar. Well, it's funny fact about Coca-Cola is Coca-Cola is still made with cocaine leaves.
Hmm.
You know what they call
Is that
it
why
if
it's
you-
addictive?
No, I think it's more the sugar content that makes it addictive. 'Cause sugar-
Yeah, probably.
Hey, you know what it's called if you shit in the ocean?
oh dear God, what's that, Zach?
They call it shark sugar.
Shark sugar. As they're doing that,
No, seriously, Google it.
Amy's over there drinking Dr. Pecker right now. I think.
Dr. Pecker. Dude, that's one pop I never liked was Dr.
What is
Pepper.
all right? Actually, you know what's funny? What is the sugar content in that Dr. Pepper? How many grams of sugar in that?
In this can of Coke, there's 39 grams.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my God.
Dude, how many spoonfuls of sugar is that?
Bro, go weigh out 39 grams of
Dude,
sugar.
that's like fucking 10 spoonfuls of
It's
sugar.
a pile of sugar, dude.
That'll fill up half that can.
Fuck yeah.
Um,
It's an
In 100 ml,
ungodly
it's
amount.
4.3 gram.
4.3 grams of sugar.
In 250 ml, it's 11 gram.
Zach, that's in her 2-liter, which should have more. Your can of Coke has more sugar in it than her 2-liter.
By threefold.
And I'm about to drink another one before bed.
Dear God, your
Damn.
pancreas is.
You know what? There's 9 grams in the. There's 39 grams in the can of Dr. Pepper that my wife is holding in her hand.
Right. Well,
That's
when you think of it,
crazy. Right. So when
That's
you send
absurd.
stuff out, add the drinks on, and I'll be like that.
I don't think I need them. I don't sleep anyway.
You don't sleep. Oh, Zach went to go grab something. Let's do it. So, all right, we're gonna do this food thing. I think we definitely yes.
When it says here, it says 8 times 250 mils. So altogether in this bottle is 88 gram.
88 grams.
In this full bottle.
Clay,
You're gonna die,
Clay,
Zach.
pools are
Probably.
pools are common like swimming pools, but you guys have pools in your gardens and stuff, don't you? Clay was asking about pools.
Pools.
We have
Pools.
like swimming pools in each town.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
how
like
we
a
have
public
swimming
pool.
pools here.
So we have like the YMCA where people can go swimming. That we don't legitimately like have a public pool where people just go out and go swimming.
See, the only kind of like public pool that we have here in Columbus. I mean, we have like splash pads for like kids and stuff like that, but like public pool wise, there's a water park at our zoo.
We have just like a leisure centre in every town that's got a pool, like a public pool.
Yeah.
Hey, are your gorillas at your guys' zoo? Are they more dickheads than they are here in the U.S.?
I don't know.
Like, where did that even come
Random
from?
question.
Well, the gorillas here will like flip you off and like fucking throw poo at you and shit. I mean, there's
Oh
one
my God.
there's one gorilla here that got a kid fell into the fucking thing, and it started dragging him across the water, and they ended up shooting him. His name was Haram.
I remember that. Yeah, that was a big one, dude. I remember there was
Yeah.
wasn't there a TikTok gift for him?
Dude, I voted. I remember people were saying they were gonna vote for Harambe to be president one time when when that happened, bro.
Dear God.
But yeah, that was in Cincinnati, Ohio. That was like an hour and a half away from me.
Oh
Dear.
wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen that are tuning in, we're going to definitely reconvene this again. We're going to do this food exchange thing. We're going to make sure we set up everything. We'll get a Amazon wish list set up between all of us. We'll send each other food from the UK to the US, and we'll do an episode where we eat this food. I think that will definitely be fun.
I think that'd be really funny.
well,
It's a good little follow on.
All right.
We'll definitely have to send them some American sour candy that should blow their mind. Oh yeah, we'll have some fun, chat. We'll have some fun.
I do like sour stuff, so it'll be okay.
Have you ever had toxic waste?
Yes.
Yeah, we have that here. I
Oh, no, did
cry.
they-
I literally cry. I can't do sour.
They need to do the pickle thing.
The pickled one. Which one's that?
The spiced pickle, and you put the candy and the sour shit in it, and you eat it.
Yeah, that one. I've seen that one.
Is that where you wrap the roll up around it?
Mm-hmm.
I've done that one. I like that. I like pickles.
We can send him one of my Carolina Reapers.
Dude, don't kill him.
Listen, she's talking about sending me hot sauce. Why don't I send her a Carolina Reaper?
Dude, don't kill him.
she about
What? Because you'll really miss us.
No, send them the one chip challenge. Oh wait, no, they probably don't even sell it anymore after it killed that 7th grader.
Look on their faces right now.
No, the chip that I did, it killed a 7th grader.
I don't think it's been proven yet. I don't think it's been proven. I think he had complications that were beyond the chip.
I don't know. Complications. I had complications with my asshole the next day. That's for sure.
I bet.
All right, we're doing closing remarks, Mark.
Yeah, we're gonna do closing remarks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go down the panel line. We're gonna have everybody kind of do their closing remarks here, and then we're gonna do our outro and get out of here. Everybody in TikTok, stand by. You'll get a little after show once we end the other social medias. I'll start off with Gary, my brother from another brother, my brother from another mother. What do you got, my man?
This was great. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, I liked it.
We gotta get you to go live more on TikTok though.
Yeah, we do.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go over to Zach.
Yeah, it was fun, and we should do it again. And also, guys, always wipe front to back.
All right, we'll go down to Amy since she's underneath Zach.
I do think it was fun. I learned quite a lot about America, but
Oh, but
These are
what?
weird, but you know, these are still weird. But
We're weird, huh? All right.
let's do it again.
Definitely do it again. Going over to August.
Thank you for having us. Honestly, it was an absolute pleasure. And just remember, you are wrong.
Damn. All
Oh,
right.
wait.
And you can fuck off. All right, Mark, your turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remember this. Here in the United States, one thing we're really great for is because we know what a true football is and we know how football players really are. So keep that in mind. Also know that the UK really don't know what true food is until they have our American food because obviously they don't know what sugar is. And remember, America's better.
You've been listening to the Mark G Show. You may know them from their political commentary, but there's a lot more to the fellas than politics. And that's why we created this show. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon. But until then, make sure to reach out on social media. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok at The Mark G Show. And to email the show, it's on air at themarkgshow.com. Take care, and we'll see you next time on The Mark G Show.